show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The following content contains adult language and humor that is not suitable for viewers under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. The views and opinions expressed during the following video content are those of the individual and may not reflect those of others.
Pacific414 for Pop Talk is here. Join the conversation. We've got Baron Orman Tagge, Cash Money 007, and even Mike too. Pop culture, entertainment, news and reviews. Discussions are had, opinions made. From the panel to the chat, everyone is welcome here. Reactions, watch parties, and special guests. We like to have a good time. Pacific414 for Pop Talk is underway. Pull up a seat, we're inviting to stay. Articles, collectibles, reviews, you say. Baron, Cash, and Mike bring the fun tonight. Now sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Don't forget to like or comment below. We almost forgot to share out the show. Pacific414 for Pop Talk is one of a kind. It's true. True. It's true. And enjoy the show.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome one and all to this Wednesday edition of Pacific414 Pop Talk, along with apparently Neelix. I'm your host, Mike. Cash will be along with us momentarily, but today we have several articles we are going to talk about, and of course, two of them related to Paramount and Warner Brothers. And we're also going to talk about High Guard shutting down in a mere few days, along with Deon Cole, I believe his name was. I'm double checking myself. Deon Cole mocking John Davidson's Tourette's at the NAACP award show as Hollywood backlash for BAFTA's incident continues. Now, I don't know the context of the joke, and you know how it used to be. Even when something like that outburst happened at the BAFTAs happened, back in the old days, back in the good old days, people would laugh about it. They would mock it. Why? Because that's how we dealt with it.
I just can imagine. I can just imagine many of the jokes. We had our own form of doing memes and didn't involve computers.
No. No, it's, telling jokes. I mean, Don Rickles, hey, you hockey puck.
Yeah. and the word for best acting for an N-word is that's what people would be doing.
That's what the joke would be.
Yeah,
and be told by a white comedian, be told by a black comedian, Hispanic comedian. All the comedians would have clammed onto it, and
yeah. And the best thing about it, it would have severely weakened the impact of that word, which is isn't that what we want? That you can say that word without people going ballistic.
Say any word without people going ballistic and psychotic,
except for that word. And I think we all know what that word is.
Yeah. I'm not even going to mention what that word is.
Yeah, but as you notice, there's one spot empty, so that word is not around.
No, that critique of my skills, my excellent skills in Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, my excellent stealth operative skills in that game. How dare he? How dare he criticize me after the stream, Baron?
He told me he was gonna Yeah, I'm deciding whether I should talk to Mike about that or not. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to hear a lot tomorrow.
Yep, I have. Yep. He criticizes me on my excellent ability to survive. A lot better than I would in other games.
I had a noble reason for the things I was doing yesterday. And the most noble thing is to show that I am still a far better troll than one Philip J. McCracken.
Yeah, you mocked me because it took 4 shots to get one guy dead.
Actually, it was 3. I lied.
As I'm dragging him.
He's dragging.
That's 3 shots that miss, Mike.
Yeah, he is dragging the body. 4 shots. 4. Yeah, 4 shots.
What, your joke? I've seen a blind man use stealth better than you.
Yeah, well, remember, you do have that person who's listening to Jace's Mongolian death metal throat music, on headphones at loudest volume possible on Mars, and he still wouldn't noticed.
So all I'm going to say to the non-believers out there, the ones who think, Mike, you really should use stealth. No. Embrace the art of Pacific414. He sees the danger and he confronts the danger head on. Hey, bitches, I'm right over here.
No tree
Come
and
get
no
me.
rat. No tree and no rat was safe from him last night, folks.
Or frog.
Yeah. Oh, you got a frog too? I was hoping you would have.
Yeah.
Really?
Tree saw me kill multiple frogs.
You went full French. But, how apropos that we have Neelix, the chef of the USS Voyager. And, of course, as we remember, the late, great Ratty, Private Ratty, always in our hearts.
I did that much in that last level. I did a lot better than a lot of you probably expected me to. I could still be playing that boss right now if it was another time. But last night, okay, die once, okay, let's do it again. Die twice, okay, let's do it again. Third time, okay. All right, we got him. Unbelievers. All of you who do not practice in the ways of Pacific414 are non-believers. You believe your stealth is so high and mighty. No, you got to confront that enemy head on. Say, oh, bitch.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You're not Stan Lee, so of course we can't be true believers.
No. And I was going to try to do an AI thing with Grok before the show. It would be you and Cash. You would be on the left of me. Cash would be on the right of me. The both of you be looking at me saying, Mike, don't do it. Mike, don't do it. And then my character would say, stealth is optional, bitches. And just start going after the enemies. But it wasn't coming out right. It's like, oh, yeah, sure. Thanks, Grok.
But alas, there can be but one outcome. And Mike was never seen again. If the next one should be...
Hey, Jenkins, heal me.
The next one should be known as Private Ratty's Revenge. That's what you should call it.
No. No. I'm going to let everybody know what the next stream's going to be called of Metal Gear Solid Delta. Yeah. I know. I'm driving some people up the wall because of the way I play. I like the way I play. I'm having fun. If I wasn't having fun playing the game, I wouldn't have played it till almost 11 o'clock last night. But this is what the next stream of Metal Gear Solid Delta is going to be called, ladies and gentlemen. Stealth? What's that?
Never heard of it.
I don't know. I hear some noobs use stealth.
Wow. This just in. There are reports that there has been an assault done on the compound of the Shortatola Dinkamus.
Is this real? Is this real though, Baron? Is this real?
Well, it's the first Cavalry Billy Barty Brigade that did it. It looks like an assault on the Ayatollah Dinklage is being taken care of right now. It has something to do with Snow White, and we are getting the word in. So we don't know if there is going to be a regime change or not, but it sounds like in an effort of shock and it has begun. So waiting for the word from the president.
But before we get into today's show, ding, 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 ding. I do want to say hello to the Padawannabe who says, rounding the bases, hello all, deploying likes. Don't trip on the bases as you round them, Pat, because then you'll be out. Unless you had a home run.
Well, he always goes the wrong way, so.
Tree Rock, you're right. Baron is Neelix.
No,
I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that as a compliment, dude. And Helion says, hi, y'all. Sorry. I'm like, we just started.
You should be sorry. Doggone. You know what time we start. I wish I did.
Appreciate you getting all the thumbs up there, Pata.
Mm-hmm. There's a battle wannabe.
Bit about a can of Raid. I didn't kill any trees. Trees are fine.
Well, there was some mortal wounding.
Well, they'll heal. Mm-hmm. But Baron, how are you doing today?
Oh, not too bad. Actually, starting to feel a little better than I have been this last week and so. I wish I could complain, but I can't. It's like, what can I complain about? I want to complain. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to complain about not being able to complain.
I thought you were going to complain about being on Pop Talk.
I never complain about being on Pop Talk. Because I
don't need to know that, Kellyanne. I don't need to know that. I really don't. No. Conda's a good guy, but yeah. Conda, dude.
What the hell is it because we had a lunar eclipse the other night that DJ Ronnie G and Conda and all these people are doing goofy things?
Maybe. They do say the moon can affect people.
Yeah.
And if I recalled, I didn't see it in time, but if I recall, it was a blood red moon on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't see it, but yeah, it was a blood moon. So.
Yeah.
And I heard the horsemen getting ready and gearing up, and then someone coming back. No, not yet. This is we're getting ready here. This is called, we're doing a little stage practice here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go take care of a bot over on the vertical feed.
What?
It's one of those bots that goes, said hi. I said hi. Hello. I said hi. Oh yeah. Hello, bot.
Hi.
Bye, bot.
Mm-hmm. Hi.
And Jet Spark says that he didn't see the eclipse because it was too cloudy in his area. But Baron, are you ready to get into today's show? And of course, I did send Cash a message to let me know when it gets backstage so I can bring him in.
Yeah, because you know what LB is. He won't say anything.
Yeah.
I couldn't get in, so I just sat there.
All right, guys, let me in. I don't have my Discord open either, Cash, so you can't contact me through Discord.
Oh yeah, he just sent a message to you in Discord. No, I'm kidding.
Understood. I hope your family members doing okay today, Third Jet. But we're going to go ahead and get into our first article here, first of many. But I'll let you all know what the other articles are for tonight's show. Of course, we're going to talk about Deon Cole mocking John Davidson's Tourette's. And of course, we're going to talk about Highguard shutting down. I know I've already mentioned it before, but I'm letting everybody who's coming in now know what we're talking about.
We hardly
and of course, HBO Max and Paramount Plus to combine into one streaming platform, which, I pontificated on Sunday saying one of those two has to go. They're not keeping both. And David Ellison, the CEO of Paramount Skydance, says Top Gun Maverick, a pivotal event for him as Paramount CEO commits to 30 theatrical releases a year post-merger. Movies should be seen in theaters. Yes, movies should be seen in theaters, but if you provide the people crap to watch in theaters, guess what? They won't go see those movies in theaters. I know. I'm pointing out the obvious. I do it well.
I'm amazed. Yeah. I would never have thought that.
No, really? Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead.
Here's some more of those messages. Mike, put me in, Mike. Mike, where are you? Mike, I'm back. Mike, why don't you let me in? Mike.
If he's back there, let him in.
I'm kidding. I just had to tweak a little bit.
Yeah, I know. You're that kind of guy. You're the guy that will put his arm around somebody, but unbeknownst to that person, in that hand you're putting your arms around them with, you got a knife. You're sticking it in their back, and then you're twisting it slowly, and they're going, "Oh, I got this immense pain in my back," and you're going, "What's wrong, buddy? What's wrong? Got a knife in your back? I don't know."
Remember.
All right, everybody. He's back.
Everybody,
yes.
I'm back. I'm here for Pop Talk.
What? Oh, is it time for non-stealth again? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Wow.
Non-believer. He is a true non-believer. You are the epitome of the non-believers of using that stealth technique.
That's right. That's what you're supposed to do in those games, man. It helps a lot.
Stealth. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Stealth is for those who think that they can survive by using stealth. Not using stealth is for those of us who know that we have a set of balls.
Right. When the game tells you to use stealth, sure. Whatever you say.
Who cares what the game says? Who cares what the game says? Ignore the rules. You make your own rules on the battlefield, Cash.
Oh, boy.
Well, Cash has a set of balls. You just happen to be on his chin.
Right. Sure. I have my Ben Affleck chin, dang it. Destroy all.
Yes.
More of a Peter Griffin chin, but oh well.
But yes. I'm going to share my screen again because Cash didn't see it, folks. I know you all saw it, but Cash didn't see it. So, Cash, this is the title of the next stream when I play Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater again. Stealth? What's that?
Oh, man. Well, you're just asking for Baron to put a knife in your back again. Because Baron will think,
Tim. Yes, Baron, Tim, because those who use stealth don't have balls.
Baron will be like,
Wait, I
hey,
said that wrong.
yep, I can hear it now in my head. It'd be like, oh, you still playing this game, Mike? Oh, how's that going? Oh, Mike got shot in the ass again. Oh, let's see what happens next. Okay. Yep.
I didn't constantly fall off a cliff. I only fell off the one cliff.
Many times.
I only fell off it once.
Don't encourage that, Padawan.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you,
what he
Pata.
wants.
Pata understands. Pata knows my ways.
The game, he just is like,
I don't care.
I don't follow the
care what the game
instructions,
wants. I don't care what the game wants.
I don't care what the game wants.
Sake,
bro.
you must not be seen or heard. Oh, got it.
Man.
I wonder what this grenade.
Alert! Excuse me.
I wonder what this grenade's gonna do.
There's a
Oops.
guy.
Kaboom!
There's an American on our soil that he shouldn't be here, but it's HQ. We got this guy running around. He's like, he keeps talking about he's gonna Rambo it.
I did get equipped with an AK-47 at one point, and I was Ramboing it. Non-believer,
Magazine.
non-believers. Padawan, a true believer.
Don't
Thank you,
suck up,
Padawan, for being a true believer.
Rambo with bow, yeah.
I didn't have a bow. I don't need a stinking bow. I don't need a stinking bow.
Rambo, I got my AK-47, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna go and kill those Soviets, man, back in the day, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, you know. Hey, you know, the whole point of last night's stream was to have fun. And I did warn you all in the title that my old nemesis is using stealth tactics. So you were already warned.
Oh, boy.
You can't mock me once you've already been warned.
I'm just saying, man, whenever you do this stuff, you know, people like Baron and Phil and stuff and other people, they're always lurking around somewhere. So Phil probably won't say anything about that, but Baron definitely will.
You already had the warning label.
The warning that didn't stop. That's not going to stop people, man.
You chose not to read the warning label. That's on you. That's entirely on you.
That's on you, Baron. You didn't read the warning label, man. Come on, man.
Hey, I didn't turn it on. The long suffering did.
Yeah, sell this for easy mode. Why make it easy on yourself when you can add some difficulty
it's
to
not,
it?
No, Padawannabe. That is not easy mode, man. No, not at all.
And hello, Lady Miss. Do you approve of my non-stealth-like abilities?
He's trying to get a group built up.
Are you a true believer in badassery?
He's trying to get.
Yes, I am trying to get people on my side. Yes,
guys, here's a $5 bill, man. You believe me, right? Guys, come on, please. Sure, she said.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
I'm not a true believer.
Oh, man. That's right, he would.
Hey, you gotta admit though, Rambo did do stealth though.
He did, especially with his bow. That's true.
Yeah, so what? I'd rather let the enemy know I'm there. Hey, what's up? Got pizza?
Boy.
Yeah, I got a cater too. You want it? Hey, I'm offering you pizza and beer. Calm the fuck down. Calm your tits, man.
Well, and other news today.
That's right.
In other news today, we were regaled with this.
Well.
Awesome.
Oh God, Ralph Wiggum as
Yes.
Tim Waltz. Okay.
Baron has angry boobs. Uh-oh.
Yeah. He probably does.
No, no, they're not angry. No, they're still saggy, but no.
And if anyone's offended by that, I don't know what to tell you.
By what? This?
No, about what I said. I said. I don't know what to tell you. Get a sense of humor.
I have none.
Well, I know that. But let's go ahead and get into our first article, shall we? All right, Deon Cole mocks John Davidson's Tourette's at the NAACP Award show as Hollywood backlash for the BAFTAs incident continues. This is by Marvin Martinero of That Park Place. Was posted on Monday.
What a name. That'd be a great name. I am Marvin Montanaro. I am here. Do you wish to have a drink with me? I am the second most interesting man in the world.
Take it however you want, Lady Miss. You know, sometimes Baron does need to calm down.
Oh,
he's
that
kid high on the sugar from his donuts.
What? Me? What?
Take it easy, man.
I'm perfectly calm, dude. Calmer than you are.
You just take it easy. Calmer than you are.
But anyways, Deon Cole mocked Tourette's activist John Davidson at the NAACP Image Awards in a moment that's rapidly escalating online. Critics are accusing the comedian of crossing the line by mocking a neurological condition and adding to the ongoing celebrity outrage against a working class man for an incident he had no control over. Cole, best known for his work on Blackish, and he's also the spokesman for Old Spice.
Mm-hmm. He's funny on that,
Yeah. Drew audible gasp during Saturday.
Except for one thing, Old Spice just eats me up. I cannot use that stuff. My skin has a reaction to it, so fuck you, Cole. And Blackish, that show fucking sucked. Fuck you, Cole. Okay, back to you, Mike.
Yeah, he also had a TBS show too. I can't remember what it was called, but yeah.
Drew audible gasp during Saturday night's ceremony when he referenced Davidson's widely reported Baptist incident, an episode tied to the actor's medically documented Tourette's syndrome. Cole's joke draws immediate reaction. During the broadcast, Cole delivered a mock prayer that took aim at Davidson's condition. If there are any white men in the room with Tourette's, I advise you to tell them to read the room, Lord, Cole said. It might not go the way they think it. Whatever medicine they on, they better double up on it, Lord.
Fuck you, you motherfucking piece of shit asswipe. Just go fuck yourself. Do not come back. Just shut the fuck up, you motherfucker. Joke? That's not a fucking joke. That's him being a mocking son of a bitch, piece of shit. What happened? The guy that said what he said, that was true medical. This is him just being a piece of shit, worthless piece of crap. Fuck yourself. And I hope that Old Spice gets the fuck rid of you, because I would never buy that crap. And especially now, if your face is on that motherfucking crap. Anytime your face is on anything, I ain't gonna go the other direction. Fuck off. Back to you, fucking. Back to you, Mike. Not you.
Back to you, fucker.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Wow.
Oh boy! I thought he was gonna say back to you, motherfucking Mike. It was like, well, thank you, motherfucking Baron.
It's not,
No,
dude. This is the NAACP. You have to expect how much of a circus these things are. So any of this stuff happen. I agree with you, Baron, that yes, this is what these people do. They act like they're holier than thou, whatever bullshit. But dude, they're also asking for trouble. Look at all these shows.
Pray with me, all right? Bow our heads. Let's go.
Okay.
We're listening to it.
Okay.
I want you to bless our sister Tiana Taylor, Lord. Keep her single and away from 6'3" green-eyed men with muscles, Lord.
And yes, I am pausing it because of, copyright bullshit.
Give the average man a chance with her, Lord. Hell, give the average woman a chance with her as well, Lord. Lord, I want you to bless our brother 50 Cent, Lord. Damn it.
And you know what word they bleeped out?
Curtis.
But that pettiness be getting our day going by fast at work, don't it? You know what, Lord?
Wasn't it again?
Yeah.
Bless him with some more petty ideas, Lord. That'll help us at work, Lord, definitely. Lord, we want you to bless our sister Nicki Minaj, Lord. Lord, yes. She's been going through a lot lately, Lord. It hasn't been herself, Lord. I believe
Look at
whatever.
these people shaking their heads. This isn't exactly what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah.
How dare Nicki Minaj have a different opinion than the drone brigade?
Well,
What's in her ass is affecting her brain. Lord.
Black, you know that. She's not properly black.
That's right. Of course not.
What? No, she's not black at all. She can, she can go back to the plantation and be enslaved. That's their mindset about the whole fucking thing because they don't. She doesn't march like a Gestapo with the rest of them.
You got it. Every time, man. Every time.
He's a stand-up comedian, Lady Miss, who was on the show Blackish, and you may have seen him in the Old Spice commercials where they're talking about the different products that he's using in the commercial, and his wife will sometimes use some of his product because it moisturizes her skin, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, she's more of a man than he is. I heard that he likes to use the Old Spice tampons, which, of course, is Timmy approved.
Mm-hmm.
Take it out of our ass, Lord. We bind that spirit in our ass, Lord. And oh yeah, Lord.
This is
is it just me, or does it sound like he's mocking the Lord's Prayer?
He's mocking the people because they do not follow the same politics. So to them, this is comedy. And the people who laugh are the good little seals that love to clap. And then these are the same people that when you point out the truth about stuff, they will call you racist, sexist, misogynist, because they're probably like, oh, I'm going to lose my career if I don't do this stuff. Or they really are this much of a piece of shit. So
they are that much of a piece of shit. They are this much of a piece of shit. And you beat me to it, Mike. Yeah. He's mocking God. He's being blasphemous because, well, he looks in the mirror and that's his God.
Right.
He looks in the mirror. It's like, oh, he basically saying a prayer to him going, oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when I'm perfect in every way.
Right. Exactly.
Except for one thing. Jerry Reed at least was making a joke of it.
Right. Well, the thing is, like the NAACP, if you're going to take shots at this, I'd take shots at Cardi B, and I would even make fun of the fact that she used to rob men. I mean, I wouldn't hold back. I just make fun of all this stuff, man. No. This is all just slander.
She didn't just steal.
Oh yeah, I know, that's right.
She Bill Cosby'd them.
Yeah,
but that was okay.
Right. Yeah,
she could roofie all the guys that she wanted out there. That's fine and dandy. And of course, she can take whatever money or anything that she wanted after she roofied these guys. But my God, Bill Cosby does it.
Yeah.
Well, also what I wanted to say, because it definitely sounds like he's mocking the Lord's Prayer. You don't mock any religion.
I don't. No.
Whether you believe in the religion or not, you don't mock anyone's religion.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Fuck.
All right.
He just went off.
Before we
into
go,
talking
Lord,
religion.
if there are any white men out here in the audience, Lord, with Tourette's,
Look at the look on that motherfucker's face. Is he sitting next to Don Lemon?
I think he is sitting next to Don Lemon.
That's why he's got that look on his face, because he knows what's going to happen later on, and probably before this. Hey, Donnie, whose turn is it to have the gerbil this time?
I advise you to tell them they better read.
Again, I got to pause it every 8 seconds.
Well, because it's not funny.
Read the room tonight, Lord. It might not go the way they think of it. Whatever medicine they on, they better double up on it, Lord. All these things we ask in Jesus' name, I pray. Let the church say, amen.
Fuck you. Just fuck you. Oh, let him double up in the American. You know, in some cases, if you did that, it'd be very dangerous. You stupid piece of shit.
Yes.
Tell you what, let's reverse the situation. That black guy out there has Tourette's, and he throws out,
He's calling people crackers,
honky, or cracker,
monkey,
or whatever.
Right.
Male monkey. I don't care. I love all those words, by the way.
Right.
Those are my words, because but anybody can use them. I give permission, right? But the thing is, and I go out there and say that about the black guy. What? How fast until I would be crucified?
Right. Right.
If I did the same thing,
Crucified on the spot, Baron.
Yep.
Yeah, if there's any black guys out there, and please, Lord, make sure that they double up on their medicine.
Right.
Oh, did I say something offensive? Well, that's the point. He said something that was offensive, extremely offensive.
Yeah.
And it's because, and one of the biggest peeve I have is the fact that he's showing, and I'm going to say the motherfucking word, fucking retard out there, shooting his fucking mouth off.
Yes.
With the empathy skills of an amoeba.
Well, the thing is,
retarded.
They're always, this is what's happened to so many of these award shows, entertainment in general. They always want to play to the crowd and stuff. That they're like, oh, well, we better play these jokes safe and these people will laugh. And it doesn't matter if the people in there are good actors or what. Every time that these award shows become political and they are not funny, making fun of each other, making fun of this, not even taking like big insults. Like it's the Don Rickles type era has been unfortunately over for so many years. And
the Dean Martin era is over.
Yes.
Oh
yes, definitely. And so we won't we need more Ricky Gervais type people out there. We need more Craig
Shut
Kilborn.
The fuck up. Take your stupid little award. No one wants to hear you talk about the real world.
That's right. That's right.
I'm paraphrasing what Gervais said, but you get the point.
The Conan is still going to be pretty funny with the Oscars, so at least they can pick that. But it's just,
and who cares?
Yeah, I know. But really, it's just they've ruined this stuff themselves because of they want to play
Hollywood's narcissistic attitude, egotistic attitude, higher than thou attitude, living in their ivory towers attitude has tainted all award shows, not just the BET Awards, not just the BAFTA Awards, not just the Oscars or Golden Globes, but every single little award shows that they have.
Everything has been tainted. The gaming awards, everything has been tainted because of the way that they've gone about things. And the pandering and all the other crap that's been going on has just not been good. It's never been proven. We go back to the early 2000s. We go back to stuff, even watching old stuff like Futurama and this and that. I know new Futurama. I don't think it's changed too much, but it's like, would they make these jokes now? Would they do this? And like, it's funny to say, but yeah.
You mean like this?
After lengthy computations, I, Femputer, have decided the fate of the men. Femputer sentences them to death! By Snoo Snoo!
Yeah! What are you, gay?
I love.
Well, we can't forget this. We can't forget this important word as well.
How many of you think the opinions of actors should be valued as much as, well, say, doctors, engineers, or a courageous congressman? Right here. Yeah, right on. Well, you're wrong. Actors are self-centered punks.
The dubbing on that still is.
I will put money down. I will put money down that Mr. Davidson has worked harder his entire fucking life than that piece of shit Cole ever did.
I'm sure.
And the fact is, let's bring things up. Well, you don't understand the Black man experience because they're wearing that on their skin and people can see that, and they're instantly the bigotry and the racism and all of the blah blah. What about a guy who walks down and all of a sudden out of nowhere starts spewing offensive shit out of his mouth because he can't help it?
Yep.
Here comes potty mouth Davidson again.
Yeah.
He's great. He's great to have at a soccer match, and they're great for a rugby match in the crowd because that's a perfect place he can do all his Tourette's. But it's kind of hard to do it when you're in mass.
Yep. Yeah. Well, you bring that up, Pat. I want to be about role models. The joke they made, the little kids is I didn't touch anything and stuff. They wouldn't. It was just the timing of it, and things were funny. And then when Jane Lynch's character said, "I did crack for in the morning," I did crack. It was just funny. Would they do those kind of jokes again? I don't know.
No, they're too afraid to do those jokes, Cass.
The biggest problem, exactly, they want to play these things safe, so they go like, "Oh, isn't it funny that we made fun of somebody who's now supporting somebody that we don't like? We're so funny." But they don't have the balls. Never. They never have the balls to take shots at Cardi B and stuff because she's one of them. So why would they do that? So Cole's just another person. It doesn't matter if these people are good actors and stuff. Most of them have proven time and time again, especially recently, that they're just a bunch of clowns. And they
here's my issue with a lot of these award shows anymore.
Yeah,
they let their own personal biases, personal politics creep into the award shows instead of making it about the movie that's nominated, the actor that's nominated, actress, the script, whatever.
Yep.
The thing is, a lot of those are the same thing too. So what does it matter?
I'm not watching the show to hear Baron say, "Buck Pacific414, go cash money."
It's just like you said. Just the
okay, asswipe.
It's like I said, just we get more Ricky Gervais. It was the same thing with like Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. Oh, we gotta play it safe. It's the same thing with like who was the last person who hosted the Golden Globes? Nikki Glaser, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure
I don't care.
They can have some funny jokes here and there, but they are not willing to take it to the next level, like Ricky Gervais, or even back in the day where Sacha Baron Cohen was making fun of Madonna and Guy Ritchie's marriage falling apart, and you saw Selma Hayek's expression. He doesn't do those things anymore because he had to go more into this woke area or more into this, we have to play this safe. Seth MacFarlane does the same thing, but yet he'll take a shot at somebody like John Hughes and say he was in hell and he's in hell now. I'm like, really, Seth?
Yeah, they're
really, dude?
And Family Guy.
Really? You really said that? Yeah. Yes. Really?
Yeah.
That's
because John Hughes had a ton shit more talent in his pinky finger than Seth MacFarlane ever will have in his life. Got to remember, John Hughes wrote for National fucking Lampoon.
John Hughes was a politically incorrect dude. He was willing to take chances, but Seth, stop. So in some ways he's become a bitch. You know, unfortunately.
No,
but
he didn't stop. No, you're wrong, Cash. He didn't stop. He became selective.
Oh, okay.
He became selective.
It's still though, but he still stopped.
I can't make fun of stuff that might hurt my little seeds.
Right. Yeah, but he still stopped.
But if I don't like whatever, I can go wherever.
I know, but he didn't used to do that for a number of years. Then he was like, I can't make these jokes anymore. Then everything starts falling apart with anybody, any of these comedians.
Yeah, well, that's just it. He knows that his career isn't as solid as John Hughes. Of course, he's going to think that about John Hughes.
Yeah, it was weird that he made, of all the people, man, it's like, oh, it's just a joke. It's just funny. I'm like, I don't know about that.
If you have to tell me that the joke is funny, it's not funny.
Exactly. But that's what I could see him saying. It's just, it's really unfortunate that it happens to these people, but it just continues down the road, and it just does. You know? Yeah.
The thing is this motherfucker, all he is a fucking bully. That's all he is. He's just a fucking little piece of twat waffle bully. And it's like, oh, it's a white guy. I can get away with it because he's white. And I'm just going to go and mock him. Because I can be a bully. Because I bet you because he's white, he's never been bullied a day in his life.
Jed, they're poking fun at Nicki Minaj because she supports Trump.
Right.
They're not poking fun at her because she's on their side. They're poking fun at her because she supports Donald Trump.
Yeah, very vocal about it.
It's not about her ability to afford groceries or anything. They don't like it that she is supporting who they consider their enemy.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm sure Cole can do the same damn thing too.
Whether you like Trump or dislike Trump, you have to understand he is our president of the United States. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah. Just like Clinton, just like Bush, just like Biden.
Yep, because I was just going to mention Clinton. He was our president. We had him for 8 years. George W. was our president for 8 years. Obama, 8 years. We had Reagan for 8 years. We had Carter for 4.
Do we say HW for what? For 4?
Yeah, we had him for 4. Yeah,
we had Ford for 2.
Yeah. Although, with HW, he was pretty much there for 12 years because he was the vice president under Reagan before he became president.
Right.
Yeah.
So whether you agree with the sitting president or not, that person is your president. Until our elections say otherwise. But the article, getting back to it, says, according to reports from the ceremony, the line initially prompted audible gasps before parts of the audience began to laugh and applaud. I don't know. I heard laughs and applause right when he said that joke. I didn't hear an audible gasp.
Yeah. I didn't hear any gasp. I just saw a bunch of...
And if you guys want to analyze this stuff, here's another example. It was like, I think it was Whoopi and Oprah at the time. They made more about themselves that Quincy Jones gave them a career or helped them a lot in their career than actually honoring him more. And you can just see it. These people are narcissists. That's exactly what they are, and they always will be. And you think, oh, but they did such nice things for that's great. So did people like Matt Lauer. Look at what happened with him. He looked nice and great, didn't he? Oh, wait a second.
Oh, you mean Matt Lauer?
That's right, Matt Lauer. Yeah. I like that. Yes.
Hey, let's ignore so many out there that kicked open the doors from Satchmo to Eddie
Mhm.
Rochester Anderson,
Mhm.
who was one of the pretty damn rich personality in Hollywood for being a black guy. You know, we're just going to sit back and say, I'm going to be like Cole. No, for being, being a black guy and all that. I mean, we let him move into the neighborhood. You know, is that funny there, Cole? I'm laughing. Are you laughing, Cole? You piece of shit. No, all these that went out there and they kicked the door. George Washington Carver in the field of science.
Mm-hmm.
All the way down. But you know what? You hardly, even during Black History Month, you hardly hear anything. The closest you get to is Rosa Parks. Because she didn't realize sitting at the back of the bus is actually more peaceful than being in front. I'd rather sit in the back of the bus. I fight for it.
Yeah, that's where I went when I went to school and got on the bus. I went for the back of the bus.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Don't joke.
People sat in the back of the bus. Sometimes it's better to sit in the back of the bus just because it's just you get more room and so on. It just this whole thing about, I mean, that was years ago with the whole
especially on the buses that we had when we were going to school. They had the bench in the back on our buses.
Yeah.
So everybody would go for that because it had more room. You could actually stretch out a little bit.
Yeah, there's not just one race that was told years ago. Other people, even after all that nonsense years ago with the Rosa Parks situation, there's still people who want to sit in the back of the bus. Sometimes.
Hey, when I went to Vegas,
nothing wrong with it.
When I was in Vegas riding the bus, guess where I wanted to go even then?
The back.
Yep, nothing wrong with it. Sometimes you usually actually get more room back there a bit. So yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a wild party back there, especially on the bus that took us out to the rugby games. I tell you what.
Seth MacFarlane, unfortunately for him, he doesn't really care about his own shows anymore. I mean, I'd be surprised if he even cares about Ted anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
If Ted doesn't go the way of the Orville.
I don't know. It's weird.
His head is so far up his ass, he's coming out of his own mouth. It's just, and that's the way he views it. He thinks he's because he's been heaped all this praise on there. I don't have to do anything no more because I'm Seth fucking MacFarlane.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Ted's still going on, so I guess it's popular. I don't really know. I think it should have ended after the first movie, but I don't think it needed a series, but whatever.
I saw an advert for it the other day, so.
Yeah, me too.
I think there's at least one.
I watched it when I had Peacock. I thought it was okay.
No.
But getting back to this article, it says the moment quickly. Getting back to this article, it says the moment quickly spread online where a reaction was far less forgiving. Critics say the joke crossed a line. The backlash centers on the fact that Davidson has publicly discussed living with Tourette syndrome since childhood. The condition can include carpolia, involuntary vocal tics, and may involve socially inappropriate or offensive language.
Yeah.
Following the BAFTAs incident where Davidson suffered a tic that forced him to yell a racial slur at Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo, he stated he was deeply mortified by what occurred and emphasized the involuntary nature of the episode. For many observers, that context makes Cole's punchline particularly difficult to defend. Online critics argued the joke amounted to punching down at someone with a neurological disorder, a charge that has become increasingly common in modern comedy debates.
Okay, first of all, no, he's not punching down. Punching down in comedy is perfectly acceptable if it's done proper, it's done right.
He's kicking someone while they're down. He's kicking someone while they're down.
No, what he's doing is just being a bully. He's not even kicking while a person's down. He's just going out there and being a bully. Plain and simple. No attempt at even humor in that, other than the fact that, look at me. If I had a chance, I'd throw him into a locker. or put his head in the toilet and give him a swirly. That's all this Cole is. It's a piece of shit little punk ass bitch bully. And that's all that was bullying.
Well, look at this here, Baron. Let's read this next paragraph here. Cole dismisses the backlash. Deon Cole has not issued any kind of formal apology for his Tourette's joke. Instead, he appeared to brush off the criticism in a social media reply. People gotta learn to take a joke. It's all in fun, he said.
Okay.
We can learn to take a joke. We can learn to take a joke, but there's a line that you do not cross, even for jokes. You do not cross a particular line.
You know what he just did? Thank you very much, Mr. Cole. You have given us all the invite to say the most vile, racist jokes there are on God's green little planet, using whatever words we want. Because really, you just got to learn how to take a joke, Cole. Thank you for giving us that door open. Thank you so much. By sitting back and saying that, you gave us the end card. By the way, I'm being heavily facetious, but not totally. Because, again, somebody saying something like that, how can that be, okay, fine, we're tired. Some people out there getting fed up with this shit, where it's only one way. And they say, that's it? Okay, fine. This is one of the things that kicks open the doors where I don't give a fuck anymore of what I say or what jokes I make. I'm not saying me personally. I'm just saying all general. But that statement that
you're saying that someone reading this who is a stand-up comedian is going to look at that and do exactly what you're saying. He's going to put it in his stand-up routine. He's going to see how far he can bend it before it breaks. And by bending it, I mean the rules.
The YouTubers, YouTube, all across the board, by making that statement that you did there, you got to learn to take a joke. Well, guess what? Guess what? You just rolled around in a bunch of glue, and now the pillow that you're holding exploded, and the fan just turned on. You tarred and feathered yourself. Because this shows you this guy IQ level is in the single digits.
It says that response has done little to quiet the controversy, and in some circles has intensified it. Piers Morgan said, Hollywood continuing to mock John Davidson over his Tourette's condition is one of the most despicable things I've witnessed in a long time. Shame on Deon Cole and all those in the audience who laughed at his vile jokes. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yep. And you know, right there with Piers Morgan, you can see the cracks right there. And especially with what he said, Cole, about, just get over it. It's a joke, right? Mm-hmm. Piers Morgan would be the type that would go Ricky Gervais on him. And heaven help us if Ricky Gervais decides to go Ricky Gervais.
And of course, I just read what Piers Morgan said that Jamie Foxx has weighed in. Adding fuel to the fire, actor Jamie Foxx publicly praised Cole's performance, saying, Deon Cole, brilliant. You funny as fuck all the time. Fox's support has drawn scrutiny of its own, particularly given his previously reported comments about Davidson.
Okay, Jamie Foxx, remember, anything we might say in the near future, get over it. It's just a joke.
It says, according to prior social media discussion referenced by critics, Fox stated, nah, he meant that shit, referring to Davidson's involuntary tick. Fox openly dismissed the medical explanation behind Davidson's BAFTA's incident, despite having no personal knowledge of Davidson's condition. A comedy line many viewers say wasn't worth crossing. Let me just see what Jed has to say here. I mean, sure, back in the day, those Tourette guys' videos were funny, but of course, when somebody accidentally has an outburst at an award show, everyone loses their damn minds.
Yep. Well, that's just it. It's selective.
Yeah.
It's always selective.
It's always selective. Yeah. Always.
Tim says, I hope John Davidson sues the crap out of them all. He also says, while he's a public figure, this has gone to mocking.
Right. Bullying.
Yep. Jet says, it's also so ironic that, again, you're only allowed to make jokes at someone else's expense based on your political leanings nowadays.
You know, here's the thing, right? Where there was some poking of fun at Tourette's syndrome. But, you know, if I had Tourette's, I would be laughing my ass off. And I think most that did. Because it was actually reflecting more of the what humor should be doing, showing the actual representation of the difficulties in life in a humorous way. And oddly enough, from a Rob Schneider film. You know, Rob Schneider not known for making the best films out there. But what was the Gigolo or whatever?
That one was pretty good.
Where's Gigolo?
Right.
Yeah. Deuce Bigelow, male Gigolo or whatever.
Deuce Bigelow, yeah. So
it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah. But the best bit of the whole film, I thought the entire best bit, because not only was it funny, it was tender, it was compassionate, right?
Right.
And it was the young lady who had a virtual non-existent time of going out on dates because she was suffering from Tourette's syndrome. And no matter who would take her out, she'd be in the wrong place when, all of a sudden, she would start spewing the things out. Which, of course, right there, it's like, oh my God, you can feel the hurt that the person has, and what's going on. It's not making fun of the woman. And in fact, that part, it wasn't even anything about humor, but it was showing the problem. So what does Deuce Bigelow do? He thinks he's smart and goes, I know. And he brings her to a baseball game, not because she likes baseball or anything, but she can sit in the stand and just let loose with all the cuss words, and nobody thinks anything of it. And she's having a grand old time because she doesn't have the pressure on her shoulders.
Right.
That's a beautiful scene. Everybody should see that scene that likes comedy. And how do you do things properly with comedy? And especially when you're talking about sensitive topics. It's not mocking. It's not jeering. It's not anything. You don't have to sit back and say, just get over it. It's just a joke. If you have to go over there and say, just get over it. It's just a joke. It wasn't a joke. That was a joke. And I think even people with Tourette's were sitting back saying how they loved that scene because it identified completely what they were going through.
I mean, I know what it's like to, go through life with cerebral palsy. I don't know what it's like to go through life with Tourette. I can't even imagine what someone who's living with Tourette's on a daily basis is going through.
No. And, and somebody who has, especially the last few years, really embraced into the men's mental health things because I went absolutely bonkers. And I jokingly say certifiably insane. But, with the depression, anxiety, panic attacks, shit like that. And, they've been bothering me a lot lately because of a lot of stuff that's been on the plate, right? I don't use it as a crutch. I don't go around. I'm not saying this for anybody to start, to get pity for me. That's not the point. The point is as someone that does suffer mental health issues as a man, Davidson is suffering from mental health. And again, he's a man. But, okay, it doesn't matter. He's a white man, and we're just going to gloss that all over, and we're just going to have our racial bigotry and hatred spew forth on that guy because we're a bunch of arrogant fucking pricks.
Yes.
Yep.
Entitled pricks.
And real quick, before we continue on with the article, I am going to play that scene. Now, I am going to have to pause it because of copyright.
You found it.
Tim found it.
Oh, Some call him Tim the Hunter.
But
Good job, Tim.
I'm going to go ahead and share it. Again, I'm going to have to pause it.
I knew we kept him around for some reason.
But if you're watching this on the replay and you see that it's no longer there, it's because I had to remove it because of the copyright claim. So here we go. I'm also going to make sure the captains are on, and they're on now.
Hello?
Is this Ruth?
Yeah, I'll be right down. God damn it!
Nice day. Huh?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, before you, it gives us a chance. But now, notice the setup of this whole thing, right? And everything is fucking believable, right? No, he's going in, and of course, at first you don't think anything with the over the speaker because someone's getting ready and nervous and all that, and something might be happening, and you hear that expletive going over the call box. No problem. Okay, and then now you're in the car driving along with her, and all of a sudden she starts doing that. Natural reaction from Rob Schneider in this one, right? It's like, whoa, what the hell, and all that. And then you can see the discomfort level with her as she's explaining what she's suffering from. No mockery, no nothing. This, if you're going to make a Tourette's joke, this is a beautiful setup so far.
Now I'll continue.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, sorry, I mean, but it's funny, and he's trying to make her feel good, trying to pull. So again, where's the mockery in all this? Nowhere's. But he knows that he's in for a rough ride, boys and girls.
I mean, look at that look on his face.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like wheels.
He's not sure how to deal with it.
Right, the wheels are turning. What am I going to do?
No.
It's so funny that's Amy Poehler. It's ridiculous.
Oh, that's Poehler? Oh, okay.
It is, yeah. She, like I said, I've said before, she can be funny when she's not doing this bullshit with
Tina Fey.
When she has a leash on her. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's just these comedians, they want to, or they think they're comedians. It's just that if they stop playing these safe jokes and stuff at these award shows and so on, it would be much better. Get people to take chance. Even Seth, a number of years ago on the Emmys, made like a boob joke. People got all offended then. So,
but honestly, what is anything safe about this scene going? Exactly. And the reason why I'm saying that is this could go sideways fast.
Yes.
It's not playing it safe. You are taking a chance. You're hoping everything hits right. Or at least 90% of it hits right. But even then, that 10% can be just enough to derail everything.
That's right.
This is not because it looks safe doesn't mean it is safe, and that's the genius behind it. That shows how good you are.
That's right.
By not making it look that way. Right?
Pretty much anywhere.
I'm trying not to laugh.
But the thing is what makes it funny.
I know. They want you to laugh. They want you to laugh.
But the laughing is this is believable. It's that uncomfortable spot that everybody gets put into.
Well, we were in the time. This was 99, so I mean, We were still
Yeah,
in
we
that
still had
time.
some intelligence.
We were still in that time, and it's like the around 2011, 2010, something around that, things started changing slowly, and then it's just where we are now.
This was 27 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit! Shit hard!
Hey, let's put the top up. I'll put on the air conditioning.
You probably want to take me home, don't you?
And there it is. And there it is. This is kind of the payoff to the whole thing where it's funny, and then this hits you hard. You can see her heart breaking because here's another failed moment out there. Comedy is nothing
because
but
she can't control this condition.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And this is what comedy is perfect for in this. This delivers a message like you can't believe without making it look it. Again, that shows you how good you are. If you have to make it look edgy, then you're bad.
Right.
You're
that's the whole thing now. It's like, oh, isn't this funny how edgy we can go? The boys, the thing we even saw from Laren Studios with the guy burning after the what was it, the
after Chili Night?
Yeah, right. They just want to see how far they can go, and it's like there's just no filter, and they're just doing this stuff to see how crazy and ridiculous they can be. It's not just, there's not really that much of a point to it, except that look at what we can do. Look at how far we can take this. But they'll play it safe on other things. But they want to see how gross and what they can do and all this other stuff that we never had years ago and we never needed. But they're like, oh, let's throw this in. Let's do this, and especially fantasy games, other stuff, whatever.
Well, I'll be perfectly honest. I hated it when I had teachers from elementary school, even in high school, that would make me front and center and point out my disability.
Right.
I'm not here to be paraded around like the guy with disability. No, I'm here to learn and get educated.
Right.
Yeah. Do your job.
You're not against the market, monkey.
Right.
I'm not a clown. I'm not here to amuse you.
Exactly.
Unless you're Joker, then you amuse yourself. But
well, then there's people out there now, Baron, who relate to the Joker. He's a sociopath, but sure.
Yeah,
that's not mental illness in itself. I mean, dude, this stuff is just, it's insanity. It's literally insane. Yes.
The Joker is insanity dialed up to 15.
Right.
But the thing is again, you can have gross out things.
Yes.
And it still is thoughtful and funny.
That's right.
One of the grossest scenes that was ever done for the longest time in the movies was Monty Python in The Meaning of Life with Mr. Credisol.
Oh, yeah.
And it's only a waft of thin mint, and then he explodes. Because it was making a commentary. It's obviously it's the British style of going about that humor.
Right.
But it's still a funny scene. It is utterly disgusting scene.
Yeah.
But the thing is what's important is they didn't rely on that through the entire freaking film.
Right. And I'm not saying they can't do these things, but like everything has to be sadistic nowadays. Everything has to be sexual nowadays. Everything has to be all kinds of stuff that was never a part of these franchises, never a part. I mean, we've gone on and on about this, but it's just,
are you afraid of the pee-pee?
It's just crazy. Right. It's all just, nothing's really organic anymore. Everything's in your face. If there's a baby ad, if there's whatever, it's always in your face. Everything, there is no, it doesn't really give you time to breathe. And I think it's not just movies and stuff. A lot of entertainment nowadays doesn't give you time to breathe. And then there's other people like, ooh, flashy stuff.
Right.
That's
great. Part of the problem, Cash, is TikTok.
Yes.
You want these quick, instant videos. Hey guys, look at me doing some stupid shit on TikTok.
That's right. That's right.
And no woman should ever complain about me being fast in bed again. That's all I got to sit back and say.
Hey-o.
But the thing about, hey, I did a sex joke. Ooh, I'm edgy. But the thing is organic. This shows you, it's edgy. But the thing is, it's natural.
Yeah. And this is
is
why
a
it's so
natural
frustrating, because people like Amy Poehler and all that, you guys forgot where you came from because you're so afraid. And we know this is what happened with Bill Maher, all these people before. When they weren't getting attacked for things that they said, everything was, they were like, oh, they deserve it. Then they started, oh shit. It's like, well, we told you. You know, this is all part of the same thing. They want to play this safe. So you see this like, oh, we can make this joke. Ha ha ha. It's so funny. But we better not take a shot at this. You know, we'll make fun of Christians, but we can't make fun of Muslims. We can't make fun of this. Don't make fun of Islam. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, Cash, it's even worse than that. It's because people like Amy Poehler and Mao, a lot of these others, they've been constantly getting tongued by people saying about how wonderful and great.
True. That is true too.
And when you start believing that you're so wonderful, you do not strive
to be better.
Because you're being told that you're at the pinnacle.
Yes.
No artist should ever believe they're at the pinnacle of anything.
Agreed.
Yeah. And Tim, thank you for that clip from Monty Python. I'm not going to play it because I do want to move on with this article. And also move on to the other topics tonight, because honestly, guys, I don't want us to be here for 4.5 hours.
No.
Thank you. Who thought we'd talk so much about this article?
No, it's all right.
So, continuing with the article from that park place.
But watch that scene if you get people. I don't know if that was in the chat or whatever, but go ahead. After the show, even now, go on, boom. Watch that and see what I mean. Okay.
Oh, I'm sure he is, Tim. I'm sure he is. I'm sure Don Rickles and all these other people, they're just like, what the hell has happened?
Richard Pryor's rolling over in his grave. But it says here, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is here's a guy who was making fun of his own suicide attempt by burning himself alive. You can't get more edgy than that.
No. It says the company line many viewers say wasn't worth crossing. The broader debate now mirrors a familiar cultural fault line where exactly the boundary sits between edgy comedy and targeting someone over a documented medical condition. Even some viewers who typically defend hard-edged stand-up have questioned the optics of the NAACP Image Awards, posted zeroing in on a neurological disorder that medical experts widely recognize as involuntary. What's more, these jokes only perpetuate the growing Hollywood narrative that this was anything other than an involuntary tic by a man who suffers from a well-documented neurological condition. There has been a consistent call since the BAFTAs to label Davidson as a racist, a claim that many with knowledge of Tourette's and its nature are actively pushing back against, and they should.
Yeah, and start piling. Piling. Show no mercy. Let's flip the dogs of war.
And whether Cole intended the line to land as a harmless humor or sharp commentary against Davidson, the reaction suggests a growing portion of the audience simply isn't laughing.
Oh, he knew exactly what he was doing. He was going out there intentionally to stick it to the white man.
Yeah.
And be racist. And yeah, Cole is 100% motherfucking racist. Look at the look on that motherfucker's face.
These people just believe that
your IQ 9 is showing.
They probably deserve 10 gold statues somewhere and whatever. I mean, they're really just that ridiculous. But unfortunately, as I said before, with these award shows, like none of this stuff surprises me. They go and they have their political opinions of this, and they have this Free Palestine, whatever the fuck it is. And it's just like, why does any of this ever need to be a part of these award shows? You know, we get it to the point in video games where it's like, oh, we don't have this and we need to have accessibility more. And people didn't need that before, but now they need it. Okay, you want to do that? Fine. But all this stuff ends up being pandering. Why don't we have pronouns in this? Why do we have this? Why do we have to change this? Why do we have type A and B in games? It just goes on and on and on. And so all the entertainment, the award shows, everything. So this kind of stuff, I just don't. I'm not surprised that the NAACP has more controversy again, or another award show has some kind of controversy, because they've caused these problems to themselves. Davidson isn't the problem.
It's not just the NAACP.
No, it's not.
Awards, though, Cash. It's all of entertainment.
I know, man. It's all been tainted with just using the award shows as an example. But the NAACP, they were supporting all kinds of things, BLM, whatever. But what they don't understand is that not everybody that watches this stuff is going to agree with them. And they want to keep playing the games, racist, this, that, you're a misogynist, whatever bullshit they want to say. They're not going to win this fight, because these words become meaningless because they're used in the wrong text, basically.
Well, all I can say is I hope everybody comes to my channel afterwards, because I'm just going to I got a bunch of that I'm pulling out of my files here, a bunch of George Floyd and Jesse Jackson jokes I'm going to go through. And if you got anybody has a problem, just take it easy. It's just a joke.
Right. Yep.
And Jet Sparks was saying video games aren't fun anymore. They feel more like a chore.
They can, yes.
Especially the live service one. So I don't know if you heard, but Sony apparently isn't going to be releasing single-player games on PC anymore. They'll do multiplayer games, but not single-player games. Why? Because they're tired of mods. Well, Sony, if you would give fans what they want, both in gameplay and maybe the looks of the characters, you wouldn't have to worry about mods.
No, they can blame mods. They can blame all this stuff. They can blame whatever. This kind of stuff works for Nintendo because they have it on their console and they keep releasing games that people want. They have their problems too. I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, they're so perfect," but
that's not what you were telling me last night, Cash.
Oh,
you're praising the Mighty Mario.
I was not. What?
Yeah, he's a simp.
Hilarious, Mike. Hilarious. But anyways, it's just it's always just so funny to me that they do these things and they just disrespect the consumers. Then the consumers go, "Oh, we're gonna accept anything," and people go, "Oh, that's not a problem. That's not dangerous." I'm like, because too many people do. And so then we get these live service games. They're like, "Oh, we can take more money out of the customers." And so we keep seeing these problems all the time. Things need to become more entertaining. If it's a game, gameplay should be just as important as a story, if not even more, because gameplay should always be important. All this stuff should be important. Having great comedy, not being afraid to make jokes, not being afraid to make George Floyd jokes, Colin Kaepernick, whatever, and people boo, who cares? Then just make another joke afterwards.
Because we used to poke fun at everybody, so make jokes targeted at everybody again.
Yep. Yep. You see Cole up there, I would be making a spice joke for sure. And I don't care if he would get offended or not. I don't know, but he seems like he's got a stick up his ass. And then when Jamie Foxx, a guy who
stick at those plates,
right. It's always unfortunate when people like Jamie Foxx and whatever support this stuff. It's like, well
I don't agree. Jamie always has been a trop.
I don't agree, Jamie. I don't agree, man.
Twat waffle.
So,
well, he's showing his flat eartherness there too. By the way, he's like, I don't believe in the Tourette thing. I don't believe in it. I don't care. I trust the science. Trust the science. You gotta trust the science. I don't believe in it.
It's the same thing. It's just like with Kevin Smith, all these different people who had a certain niche, who did a certain way of their comedy, taking chances. I mean, this is a man who even did a joke of the Challenger blowing up on Clerks, and the way he did it was like, ooh, that's brutal. But once again, then they back away from the stuff that made their careers. It's really something. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
It really is something to see.
Oh, I'm not telling those jokes anymore that they offend too many people.
Right, exactly.
That's how you made your name. People went to see you because of your jokes.
I better talk only about this. I better talk about that. I mean, yep.
Guys, just think about it. Imagine if Sam Kinison was still alive. Would he think about everything that's going on?
Sam, I miss you.
Wow.
Sam!
No, it's just, it's like Keegan-Michael Key. He does funny stuff, and he still does funny stuff. But it's like, would he do the Key and Peele? And you see what happened to Peele. And Peele's like, oh, well, I want to only hire only black main actors. Okay, great, man. That's fine. But if a white person wants to only hire main white actors, or we see an ad for Peloton and there's all white people and they look like they're wealthy and stuff, that's wrong. We can't have that. So
yeah, they should all be Asian women.
Right, exactly. So this is, and then what happened after BLM? We have to put all these kind of black people in these ads. Fine, you want to do that, but it's so obvious that it's an agenda. It's so obvious that these things have to be changed because, oh, my feelings now, we're going to offend people. Same the thing with Apu. You just go down the list. Oh, there was this documentary about Apu, and people in India are called Apu, and it's so offensive, and Oprah's part of it. Oh,
you know why people in India are called Apu? Because it's their fucking name. I am Apu. And it's like, oh, you must be. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. No, my name is Apu. I was named after my uncle Apu. Who was named after my grandfather Apu. What are the Apus?
Yep. I mean,
it's like the episode of Married with Children with the three Habibs.
Right. Right. And so it's just so crazy. It's like these old shows, this old stuff. Would they have the balls to do this? It's the same with everything. It's like they're like, oh, we don't want this on this. We're worried about mods. We're worried about this. We're worried about that. Why are people making women more attractive? Why are they doing a better job than us? How dare them? And then they have their minions come out always, and it's like attack you on social media and stuff. It's hilarious because they just can't take anything anymore. It's like, how many times have you guys seen the sun today? These people. It's so funny.
They don't go outside, Cash.
No,
of
course not.
I haven't touched the grass in I don't know how long. I mean, I've gone outside, but we had snow. So
my grass is starting to turn green again.
It is? Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're supposed to be in the 60s the next few days.
But
I love the green grass of home.
This is something we just keep seeing, and then it's like, oh, well, you have these politics, or you believe this, you need to be denied. Like Deon Cole recently. I don't care if you like Deon Cole or not like Deon Cole.
But Cash, he's a problem. He's on the other side. We can't have him at this convention, even though there might be some fans who are excited to see him and would be disappointed that we're not inviting him. Yeah, you're gonna have your sycophants who are going, yay, bravo! Don't let that Trump supporter in.
Right. Whatever it is.
That's how it's become. It's become ridiculous.
Yes. It's so stupid about all this stuff all the time. Dude, if I was running a convention, Bernie Sanders, whoever it is, wants to pay and they're not causing problems, fine. I don't care. But they want to do this whole narrative. If it's TwitchCon, it's this. This is why I'll tell you people out there, not just me, but other people talk about this. And if you're worried about offending people, don't be. They do this stuff to themselves. The conventions, the award shows, everything. This is why people don't have faith in the new Tomb Raider, or they're upset, or they're like, I'm not feeling this because
I have faith in the new Tomb Raider game.
No. People don't have faith in this stuff anymore.
I don't have faith in the new Tomb Raider show.
No.
That people on the bridge is a part of.
I don't either.
Oh, we gotta have faith.
Gotta have faith. Good song. But yeah, it's all this craziness. Look, we never, people like us, Mike, Baron, and I, we never went, oh, I can't believe that Dave Chappelle did whiteface. I can't believe that
the Wayne brothers,
did blackface. as a character. Oh, the Wayans brothers, yes, white chicks.
White chicks, man. Come
Yes.
on.
We don't care about that stuff, dude. Even when you go back, you watch the Wayans Bros show, you watch Jamie Foxx, you watch stuff like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Family Matters, whatever it is, Dinosaurs, whatever. They wouldn't have the balls, many of them, because they've lost their balls to make these kind of jokes. That is why all this stuff. Go ahead. Yeah, Baron.
Oh, Sir Lenny Henry tried to break into the American market by doing a movie where he was hiding out from the mafia and disguised himself as a white guy. Had Andreas Katsoulis and I think also Frank Langella. I could be wrong on the Frank Langella part, but I know Andreas Katsoulis was in there. But the thing is, should I have been offended by that? No.
Yep.
In fact, they had a funny scene. In fact, it involved Andreas Katsoulis. They're at the urinal, and of course Andreas is like the hitman who's going after Lenny Henry's character. So Lenny Henry's all kind of nervous and whatnot next to him there. The Andreas Katsoulis doesn't realize that this is a target, but he kind of looks over as they're going to the bathroom. Looks over the divider, and you can see he's kind of shocked. And Lenny Henry comes back saying, "Yeah, I'm half black. That's my black part." It's like, should that be offensive? No, it was actually pretty funny.
Just like what Robert Downey Jr. did, and they're still trying to, probably cancel him. He says it's for a character, and he gets away with it. That's fine, but they don't. Same with Jack Black. All these people, it's like, are you guys going to still make the same jokes you did before? Why would you? Oh, I'm worried about being canceled. I'm worried about this. I'm worried. No, you can't think that way. You just have to keep going, because there's other people out there that are going to be like, man, it's such a breath of fresh air to hear this. Man, I miss this.
Yeah. Well, until more comedians decide, fuck it, I'm going to tell the riskiest joke there is and see what kind of reaction I get.
Right.
However, continue to get these watered down jokes.
I mean,
we're going to have these award shows where you have someone that leans on one side of the political spectrum or the other side of the political spectrum that will tell the joke, and the media will either praise them or they'll make a mountain out of a molehill.
That's right. Yeah, the media, it can be such a parasite. They divide people all the fucking time. That's why it's so easy to make fun of them.
You don't hate them enough.
No,
you don't hate them enough. And that part, then it's like, oh, you wanna watch a movie that's all about an offensive joke? Go watch The Aristocrats. You're gonna see everybody in there. Gilbert Gottfried, Bob Saget.
Go watch Role Models. Go watch I Love You, Man. Go watch he's making fun of Lou Ferrigno, and Lou Ferrigno takes him and puts him in a headlock. Like, it's just funny.
You're not familiar with The Aristocrat joke, are you? Oh, you got to watch that. If you can find that, sometimes it pops up. You got to watch that. It's a documentary on, and it's also the one part that shows how bad our comedy is today and how mighties have fallen, right? Because the Aristocrat joke only has two really scripted must be in the joke. The opening part is the guy walks into a agent's office, or that can be a switch, but he goes into he can a job for entertainment, and at the end the joke must end with, and what do you call yourselves? The Aristocrats.
Yeah,
right. But other than that, everything in between that is off the cuff and as vile, offensive as you can get. I mean, the most vile and offensive thing. So as they're talking to people like Bob Saget and Gilbert Gottfried and all these others, I think Bill Maher might have even been in there, and stuff like that, right? And going through the whole thing, they go to the staff of The Onion. And what's The Onion doing? They're doing the fucking whiteboard to it, just like they did with the, yeah, man, the High Republic, but there weren't any fucking dinosaurs, man. And right, so they are whiteboarding out the joke.
Dinosaurs, man.
Come on, man. Dinosaurs in Star Wars, bro. I mean, there's something like that. But
so anyways, they are so they're whiteboarding a joke that is the most offensive thing you could do to the joke, because it takes away what the joke is all about. But the Onion, which shows why you ever hardly hear anything about the Onion anymore, because, well, they're filled with retards. That's why the Babylon Bee is.
Yes, because the Babylon Bee still have balls and they take chances and they see the crap for what it is. So good for them. Right. That just makes sense to anybody. It's just like I would never want Jamie Foxx or any of these people to apologize for the comedy that they did. That would be stupid. But that's what these other idiots want. This is why we get gay Klingons and other dumb shit, because of these people.
I thought Klingons were gay.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Baron.
Dang it, Baron.
I'm sorry. That's my one for the night. That's my one.
He said, "Today is a good day to die."
That's not going to help your case. That won't help your case at all. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go on to the next article.
All right.
That's not going to help your case, Baron.
Remember, you have never heard "I Feel Pretty" in.
I'm getting that fucking thing off the screen.
What's wrong with Opus? Opus is
Polygon's actually got a good article again. Shocking. All right.
Are we sure? We haven't heard it yet.
I have a pretty good feeling about it.
Like I said, I don't care what side of the political spectrum one news outlet is on versus the other. If I see an article worth discussing, we're going to discuss it.
Well, even the Gamer has some good articles, surprisingly.
As long as they agree with us.
As long as they agree with us.
So we had this article that was posted just yesterday from Polygon by Austin Manchester. Yes, my name is Austin Manchester. Yes. I just came back from smoking my pipe with Baron Orman Tagge.
Oh, very good, very good. Oh, yes, we were discussing history in our nice chairs in the library.
Or as those of us who know him well, we call him Tagge.
Tagge, yes.
Only if you're Welsh.
But we have this article from Polygon that says Highguard is shutting down less than 2 months after launch. You know, Jeff Knightley from the Game Awards, he was hyping it up. He was going, we got something special for you. Then, the end of the night comes, Highguard. Well, Jeff, you definitely got egg on your face, pal.
Dude, if
before he started self-pleasuring himself.
If you're accepting an award at the Video Game Awards, you've got to make fun of him for that. It's just too easy. It's too easy.
No, he'll put some kind of restriction. Don't make fun of me for hyping up Highguard because it's because of you guys not playing that the game wasn't a success. No, sometimes you can tell a turd is a turd. Even when someone tries to shine it up for you and make it look nice.
Well, you get turdy fingers.
Ugh.
All right, so Highguard shutting down less than 2 months after launch. The live service shooter failed to find a consistent player base. I mean, I like this character right here, but that's about it.
I'm a little nervous. I see that bear.
You had to notice the bear. I mean, I know it's hard not to notice. And
it's hard, yeah. I mean, it looks like a cross between porcupine and a bear. Mm-hmm. Doesn't it look like he's got like spikes?
Porky bear.
Mm-hmm. Porky bear.
Porky bear.
Man bear pig. I'm super cereal.
Cereal.
Yeah, you're always super cereal. No wonder my head's throbbing after the show all the time.
My hands are throbbing.
My head, Cash.
And hands. Oh, your head is too? Okay, good.
Oh, God, help me.
All right.
You're complaining about...
That warranted both of them getting kicked out. Highguard is shutting down. Developer Wildlight Entertainment announced on Tuesday. I did not say you could come back yet.
You always say I got a key.
I need to revoke that key. Wildlight Entertainment announced on Tuesday the free-to-play.
How about new?
No, we're not starting that shit right now. Like I said, I don't want to go 4.5, 5 hours tonight.
I know, I just had to say that one.
The free-to-play raid shooter from former Apex Legends and Call of Duty developers will cease to be playable on March 12th, so next Thursday, when its servers go offline. Yes, they're going to go offline, folks. You know what that means? Baron won't have a game to play.
No, it can't be. This changes everything. We have to act now!
I think I should be offended.
I'd be offended. I don't care.
I don't care either.
Despite the passion and the hard work of our team, we have not been able to build a sustainable player base to support the game long term. Well, when you fired the majority of the staff, everybody knew the writing was on the wall. Yeah, we tried to be positive and think maybe they can rebound with what staff they have, but
I don't know about you, but I wrote them off. I wrote them off. It's never a good sign. And this is from former developers of Apex Legends and Call of Duty.
Yes.
You'd think they know the front door they're doing.
Yeah, well, Apex, I don't know if the guys were still there.
Just because you worked on a particular game doesn't mean you were the right cog.
Just considering both those games have just, well, I don't know, maybe Apex has gone in a better direction than Call of Duty.
I don't know. I've never played Apex.
Apex started having some pandering bullshit in there, unfortunately. So,
what? Not
so
enough people with chins.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably. So, Wildlight said this in a statement on X. Servers will remain online until March 12th. We hope you'll jump in with us one more time to show your support and get those final grade matches in while we still can. Well, I mean, if people weren't showing up before, what makes you think they're going to show up in these next few days?
You beat
before
me
it shuts
to
down. There's only one reason. Because people will want to experience what this train wreck was about.
And laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the cyber tumbleweed.
And say one day, sitting there in the retirement home going, you know what game I played back in 2026? I'll tell you what game I played back in 2026. It was called Highguard. It was the worst video game I ever played.
I must have played that game for 10 minutes.
But that 10 minutes felt like 10 decades. That's right. Not one decade, but 10 of them. All right, it says the developer is adding one final update before the shutdown, bringing with it a new warden, a new weapon, account level progression, and skill trees. Why? Your game's getting shut down. Why even do any of that shit?
Hail Mary?
Maybe.
I mean, that's the only reason I can think of it.
Yeah, sometime later this week. Originally intended to be a surprise launch like Apex Legends was in 2019, Wildlight instead took up Jeff Knightley's offer to announce Highguard as the Game Awards 2025 at the Game Awards 2025, a decision Wildlight founder and CEO Dusty Welch told Polygon was maybe a little risky in hindsight. I'd say a little?
Yeah. And I don't think it was a matter of them taking it up. I think they were kind of told, no, you're going to release, tell us about it.
Mm-hmm. Highguard was released on January 26th after the much maligned reveal and weeks of silence on Wildlight's part. I mean, really, 2 months? You might as well just say month and a half.
Yeah.
All right, it says players rushed to check it out with Highguard peaking at nearly 100,000 concurrent players on Steam, but not all of them walked away fans, and plenty of them walked away. While Steam DB player count charts aren't wholly illuminating of a game's reach, Highguard also launched on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. They are the only public figures we can turn to for a sense of how many people are engaging with a given game. On Steam, Highguard's player base rapidly shrunk. It peaked at just over 15,000 players first weekend after launch. A month later, after its January 26th launch, Highguard was barely pulling in 1,000 concurrent players on Steam.
So they're only having 1,000 people online, and you're begging, "Hey, come on! Water's fine. Come on, one last time. Come on."
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't for the lack of trying on Wildlight's part. The developer quickly added 5v5 mode after launch and later made it permanent to address player complaints that there wasn't enough action in the game. Another update introduced a new warden, the game's name for playable heroes, and added tweaks around the margins to enhance the flow of a match. Another update released in February introduced yet another 5v5 mode. This one cutting out the preparation and looting phases from matches. Evidently, nothing Wildlight did was enough to bring players back. In the days leading up to Highguard's closure, the game was peaking at less than 500 concurrent players on Steam.
Wow.
This thing died fast.
Yeah, it stayed around way longer than it needed to.
Yeah. Okay, it says we had our own issues of Highguard, with reviewer Ford James writing that the game's biggest problem is being too many ideas. At its core, this is a first-person shooter where two teams of three duke it out to destroy their opponent's base, MOBA style. We said in our review of Highguard, however, there's Rainbow Six Siege style base fortifications. It says Overwatch style hero abilities, survival game inspired resource mining and gathering, vendor trading, and more. Together, it culminates in awkward pacing, despite it the foundation first-person shooter elements, clearly showing the expertise of the team behind the game. Wildlight laid off most of them just 2 weeks after the game launched, claimed a developer who was let go. Those layoffs were the result of financial backer Tencent pulling its funding, according to a Bloomberg report at the end of February. Staff were let go with the impression that their financing was contingent upon hitting certain metrics, such as retention rate, which they'd failed to even come close to achieving, the report stated. And that's the end of the article. And I'm just going to read this first comment here. Every time I see another one of these, I wonder who could possibly think there needs to be more live service games. For every fortnight, it feels like there's a dozen Concords. I just can't imagine trying to get a new live service game going in 2026 because we don't want live service games. We don't want to have to constantly be online to play these games. I know I don't. I know I'm speaking for myself right now, but I'm sure there are others just like me who don't want to constantly have to have an online connection just to get connected to a game. You have to have an offline mode. Come on.
That's why it's so funny. It's like there's people out there that defend this stuff. That's why Diablo never needed an always online connection. Call of Duty never needed an always online connection. An option online, sure. An always online, no, because people keep forgetting that it's going to be once those servers go down, you're screwed. That's it. Sure, they can get them back up, but once those servers go down, you're screwed every time.
Yeah, because we know no one's going to want to make an effort to bring the servers back again like this. By quote unquote fans group. First, you need to have fans.
Yeah, right. And Sony wants this live service. Other companies want. It's not smart. Like, focus on what you've done well. And the live service game, just like the mobile games, just like any of this stuff, you have to keep up with the content. You have to give the customers what they want. So with Fortnite, the way that's set up, you get all these nice skins. You get this. Now, some of this stuff I don't agree with. I'm surprised people want Sabrina Carpenter and some of this other stuff. I never looked at Fortnite as something that needs to have virtual concerts and stuff, but that's just me. But they have some smart marketing going on. And even though they've had lawsuits, the Roblox was a smart idea too, but you see what's happened with the whole Predator situation. Like, it's all this shit all the time that let's start thinking about this. That's why I was talking to, who was I talking to? I can't remember now. Low Spec. That's who I was talking about, Low Spec. And I was like, it would just be like, I know that there's still a lot of customers out there clamoring for like new Star Wars content or new this, but like more stuff like the Old Republic and other things. So if we just box ourselves in with all this live service crap, and we know that it's also these companies, they're like, oh, we'll make more money, we'll make more money, we'll make more money doing this. And it's like, well, but once again, you have to keep up with the content. And if people don't like your designs and people don't like this, it's going to be a problem. So it's a mess. And they just want to keep doing this stuff. But, you know, as you guys know, even like these free-to-play games, they fail. And they fail once again because they can't keep up with the content. And they're overcharging people. And maybe the free-to-play game will last a few years. Maybe it'll last a year. But they fall apart. I've seen ones like this anime-type fighting game. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I saw people when it first started, oh, I'm going to be a whale and drop $100 on this and see if I get this one gold thing on stream. Isn't that cool? I'm like, I guess, dude, it's your money, but it seems insane to me. But all right.
Yeah.
You know, but
I don't want to buy pixels.
Right. You buy stuff like a founder's pack for maybe $50 or whatever. And like, well, I pretty much playing a game here. Like, I'm buying a game. So even though the game is free to play. So you just, all this stuff that they have, the High Guard, the Concord, it's like, you have to keep up with the content. And you know what? You want to give people a live service, then they should be able to make the characters that they want to make. How about that? How about you give them that? It's right. Give them that option to do that stuff. And it would be better, but that's what they always think. We're going to make all this money. We're going to make all this money. And it's like, nah.
Well, you know what it comes down to? They'll come out and they'll say, and you can make the character that we want you to be.
Right.
Instead of going out there and make the character that you want. You know?
Exactly.
You know, they'll give that wonderful lip service, but it comes down to it's like, you know, it's it's the three Habibs. It's like, what's the difference between these characters?
Yep. It's just, even crazy Sony fanboys and other people are like, this is just not a good direction. It's like, no, it's not. It's not a good direction. I mean, Nintendo also has their free-to-play games. They had a Super Mario Kart game and or just Mario Kart games. Like, I don't want to pay money for this. I can buy one that's cheaper or whatever, and I can get a lot more fun out of this than this. And they want to keep doing this stuff, and it's really weird. But really, a lot of these type of live service games are failing more. Who knows if Marathon is going to be good? I personally think that game looks like somebody threw up paint and made a game, but
is it based off the old one from the 90s?
It was supposed to kind of be, yeah. So we'll see. Maybe they'll do a better job with this.
Yeah, I got that one on Mac somewhere. So I don't know where it is. So.
maybe they'll do a better job with this stuff. I don't know, but
well, the problem is it falls into the same trap, right? It's a free to play, but in order to get anywheres or whatnot, you have to start throwing in some money. And how many of those games? Then it comes down to the fact that people don't have the money for it.
Right.
So it's not going to happen. Now, like Mike was sitting back saying earlier in the last article about, who was it? Sony? I can't remember who it was you were saying, but they don't want to focus on single player games.
Yeah, that's the report.
Because of the modding. And what type of what stupidity is that? That is absolute stupidity. And why? Here's one example of it. Of course, we have, I keep on forgetting the Starfield, whatever it is that came out of the world of Fallout in space.
Yeah.
Right. And look at the lackluster crash that thing had. And now you had to have that team of independent modders coming out with this great looking Star Wars mod for it. And all I'm hearing is people saying, this is giving me the reason to buy Starfield. This is a reason for me to go out there and buy it. This free mod. So what's happened because of the modder? You have more people interested in your product.
And the thing
now you got people are going to go out and buy it because of that. So if you're going to snub what they had to do with this modder, well, you've just lost a bunch of sales because every sales matters.
Yeah. It's so weird, Baron. Like, it's just like, what was it, a few years ago? They just keep doing this crazy stuff. They go, okay, we have a convention. All right, that's so cool, man. All right, we're going to show a trailer. And then you get other people, oh, trailers are cool. Not saying they are, guys, but where is some gameplay? How are you going to sell people on this game when you're not, oh, but the trailer, look at those graphics. That's great. But where is the gameplay?
And how many of those graphics are actually going to be in the game?
Exactly. Right.
How many of those were done just for the trailer, or were they done just for the cutscene?
And it doesn't help also that a lot of these media sites continue to defend this. I'm glad to see Polygon and other people calling this for what it is. This just didn't work out. Good. Sometimes you guys get things right. Most of the time you don't. But sometimes, yeah, I agree. But they also take the easy way out too. And these are Polygon, Kotaku, and stuff. They get mad when people attack stuff. Look, even Stellar Blade, I was glad people pointed out recently, look, yes, there's a sex appeal in there, but I don't feel this game is some 10 out of 10 just because of Eve. I feel it's more of a 7 out of 10. I didn't think it was a 10 out of 10
when I played it.
I feel it's more of a 7
I had control. I had control issues.
Right.
Yep. You got smashed a lot because of it.
Yeah. The control issues, and even when you play the demo, it's like it's a little wonky, man. Like I'm trying to move back and stuff, and it's just a bit wonky with stuff. With the way that Eve moves, is the Eve character look great? Sure, she does. Is it cool?
You
that
have
she
to
gets other
have more
outfits?
than just great looking characters.
Yeah, sex appeal wear, right, Helion? But they just people are clamoring for this because, like, the whole thing is, I go back to the character of the gas attendant lady, and she's funny, but she's a big lady in Borderlands, but she's funny and she has a lot of personality. So if you're going to make bigger characters, you put more work into it. What work? I know, but more personality, more this is what makes these great characters. This is why Borderlands, the movie and stuff, even though it can be okay, they're missing the point of what these characters always were. Roland and all this stuff, Handsome Jack, all this kind of stuff, and then they go crazy. Like then you on the other side, you're like, oh, I don't like games like Life is Strange. They force this lesbian thing. I didn't feel that way. It felt more organic because they were building these characters, and then they go crazy with this stuff. So, I don't know. Like, I don't really understand a lot of this stuff. So we're going to go into this more direction. Games as a service. Games is this. Even when they did this to BioShock and you had that connection, that Microsoft Live, it caused problems to BioShock 2 that didn't need to be problems there. So, yeah, right.
I mean, I'll admit, right now, I'm liking Resident Evil Requiem.
Yeah.
Will I give it a score right now? No. I'm not going to give it a score until I finish the game.
Right. Yeah, and they've done a lot of things right, but it's like all this stuff of the industry. You go back even, Low Spec is showing me this mod that somebody made that you change Morrowind, you change Elder Scrolls to a Star Wars mod. And I'm like, wow, this was really quite an amazing idea. And even though it's like older graphics, it's got more of the KOTOR, and it's around the time of Bastila, as Low Spec was talking about yesterday. I was like, I don't care that this looks dated or what. This is pretty cool, man. Buy weapons, go fight this, talk to these people. I was like, the Jedi, was it the Jedi I think you ran into? The Jawas look cool. You actually could go into the sand crawler. I mean, just people thinking like this all the time. Bam, bam, bam. And so, like, where is this stuff? And so people see this, just like you said with the Starfield situation. It's like, that could have been so much better, Baron. All this stuff still can be so much better. But they're not thinking about these things. Starfield had this whole, okay, we've got the space combat here. Okay, there's potential here. But then when we land on the planet, there's not much to do. That's not fun. That's going to get boring to people after a while. So,
but does anyone else have anything else to say about Highguard shutting down?
They do it to
Da, da,
themselves.
da, da.
Going once?
Hey, goodbye.
Baron,
All right.
I also wanted to know, are you still playing Starfield, or did you actually quit, or did this mod make you say?
Haven't put.
Okay.
I don't even have it. I was.
You just had it on the.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Yep. That's why I recommended that to you guys. I'm like, I'm still not sure about this. Yeah.
Well, gosh, I had already made up my mind. I wasn't going to buy the game. I was going to play it on Game Pass.
It's just smart. That's what I'm saying. When Fable comes out, you want to play that? Get Game Pass. Get it for a month for $20. Go to Loaded. Go to some of these other websites, and see how you like it.
I mean, I actually recently bought Ninja Gaiden.
You did, yeah, because Ninja Gaiden's still Ninja Gaiden.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even if someone's like, "Oh, they added this woman," or that, no, come on.
But we are going to be following up with our main articles for tonight. Yes, both these articles are our main articles because they follow up with our topic from Sunday. And that is Paramount Warner Brothers. What does Paramount have in store if the deal goes through? Well, we're going to find out. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our final articles. All right, this comes from Variety. It's by Jennifer Moss. It was posted on Monday. It says HBO Max and Paramount Plus to combine into one streaming platform. I did say Sunday, one of these streaming services has to go if the merger is approved.
They listen to you, man.
No, there are far smarter people when it comes to the business side than me. Paramount says HBO brand will operate with independence. And it says Paramount Skydance plans to combine Paramount Plus and HBO Max into one streaming service. The ultimate streaming service with the ultimate power. Upon the completion of the merger between Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery, however, Paramount will want HBO, the brand, to operate with independence. Obviously, you're not going to get rid of a brand name that's been around as long as HBO has, if you know how to utilize it. As we said, we do plan to put the two services together, which today gives us a little over 200 million direct-to-consumer subscribers. Paramount CEO David Ellison said during an investor call breaking down the details of the planned merger Monday. We think that really positions us to compete with the leaders in the space. At Paramount, by the middle of this year, we'll have completed the consolidation of our three services under one unified stack. And you can see us taking a similar approach to this platform going forward. And we think the combined offering, and given the amount of content and what we can do to the tech side, really will put us in a position to be able to compete with the most scaled players in DTC. It goes on to say, based on the call, it was not immediately clear what the setup of the new combined streamer will be, and whether HBO Max will be available as a tile within the service or fully integrated. However, Ellison did make it clear Paramount leadership wants to give HBO, currently run by Casey Bloys, the special treatment to continue developing and programming content without heavy oversight from Paramount's execs. Casey and his team do absolutely a remarkable job at HBO, said Ellison, who told analysts on the call that Game of Thrones is his favorite HBO series. And as we said, we do plan for that to be able to operate with independence so that HBO can candidly do what it does incredibly well. Our viewpoint is HBO should stay HBO. They built a phenomenal brand. They are a leader in the space, and we just want them to continue doing more of it. But by bringing the platforms together, all of our content will be able to reach even a broader audience than we do standalone. In December, Netflix outmaneuvered Paramount to secure a deal to buy Warner Bros. Discovery, studio, and streaming businesses for $27.75 per share. Last week, Paramount sweetened its offer to buy all of Warner Bros. Discovery, including its struggling cable business, increasing the proposal from $30 per share to $31 per share. Warner Bros. Discovery board accepted this as a superior proposal, and Netflix declined to increase its bid, paving the way for the formal announcement of a merger between Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery this past Friday. Now, let's move on to the second article here, as I share it. David Ellison says Top Gun Maverick, a pivotal event for him as Paramount CEO, commits to 30 theatrical releases a year post-merger. Movies should be seen in theaters. And you know, if Paramount Plus and HBO Max do become one streaming service, that if they live up to their 30 theatrical releases of the year, contingent on people actually seeing these movies, those movies will be available on that one streaming service. Now, let's get into this article by Joe Goldsmith after I read what Jet has to say here. Am I the ultimate power to finally rival Netflix in terms of massive content? And the ultimate power well, that's the thing. They want to compete with Netflix, and combining both HBO Max with Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus, which has struggled, which doesn't release a lot of its numbers to the public as far as their streaming services shows are doing, performance-wise. This will be interesting. And, there are reports that right now there are no new Star Trek shows being greenlit, being approved, being written, or still in production.
Yay!
The second season of Starfleet Academy wrapped up production last week. Whether it still premieres on Paramount Plus or Paramount HBO Max, whatever they decide to call the new streaming service, if they even give it a new name, remains to be seen.
Well, if they actually decide to start having balls and we start seeing improvements and they're not, it's then good. But we'll see.
And then there's the other thing too, is maybe it doesn't get released at all.
Right.
Maybe it doesn't get released at all. And maybe they don't renew Alex Kurtzman's contract.
Well, that'd be
I'm going to say this now. I know this isn't a big shock to anybody who's listened to me long enough. I hope they do not renew Alex Kurtzman's contract. That this era of Star Trek dies.
Yes, if they don't, because this should be really simple. If it's not making money and it's not making a lot of fans happy, then it's time to go. It's really that simple.
What I hope for is that there's a bird of prey that goes back to just before this all happens, and this entire time of history gets erased completely.
Yeah, and if they
then
really
Kirk can get another medal.
If they really do fire him and say, "Look, dude, you're not bringing in the money. Your vision is just not for us. Bye-bye." And if they do that, then it's going to show that the Skydance people coming in, this merger with Paramount, actually is showing some balls, but we don't know yet. But if they do that, I definitely need to be commended for.
I mean, right now it's too early for everything because it's a stage of flux. Nothing major is going to change until before, until a little bit after the sales happens, because things need to. Everything we need to work on. You don't want too much information let out there that could cause problems there. If they already have planned, and notice the important word, the most powerful word that was ever invented, if they already planned from the beginning to get rid of Kurtzman, no matter who ended up winning the bidding war, I think Kurtzman was on the short list to go bye-bye. But they couldn't do anything beforehand or even make any mentions of it beforehand. Why? Well, that could influence or cause problems with the sale. Just like they couldn't really stop the production, even though it was still going on before the first season was released of Dawson's Academy. And even then, they'd have to keep their mouth shut. But I'm sure I don't know, maybe they're so delusional on the set. I don't know what, or they're being fed a line of BS, but even they gotta feel some sort of noose tightening around them, and that goes without saying. This stuff doesn't happen. Words of this stuff doesn't come out because the implications in
give the people more of stuff like Marshals, for example. Give the people more of these shows that can be quality. They like the actor, even though. Costner had problems, and things can happen, of course, on sets. But just if they get rid of Kurtzman, they start doing this stuff, then people will start saying, "Shit, they fucking do have balls." Fuck. All right.
Right. Well, if this happens and we don't see anything within 6 months to a year, then we can sit back and say, "Yeah, this is all bullshit."
Well, I'm not getting my hopes up, but if Ellison and crew are smart, they would tell Alex Kurtzman this and everybody that's part of Secret Hideout and the current Star Trek production.
I have had enough of you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Oh, I think it's going to happen. I honestly really do think it's going to happen, but everyone's got to keep their mouth, lips tight.
No, they're not going to say anything right now.
Yeah.
You kidding? They don't want it getting out. Oh yeah, so and so getting fired.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to keep it tight-lipped. Well,
I mean,
in
all reality, half of them know that they could be up on the block because that's what's going to happen no matter what. That things are going to get pared down, and they just hope that I'm not going to be one of them. But for specific details, no, there's nothing out there for that. So
no. And let me just, so I forgot to share it out to the Rumble side and the YouTube side. My bad, folks. My bad.
Shame.
But it says Paramount CEO David Ellison was empathetic about Theatrical during a call with Wall Street on Monday. It's something we deeply, deeply believe in, he said. Large franchises and big pieces of intellectual property are launched in theaters, period. Again, he's speaking corporate speak. He can talk a good game, but are you going to back up those words?
Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, at this time, that's what is actually needed right now is the corporate speak, because until things are settled enough that you can finally unleash your evil plans upon humanity. Exactly.
Talking through Paramount's massive merger with Warner Bros Discovery, announced Friday he would, back to 2022, when one film in particular had a huge impact on his thinking regarding theatrical versus streaming. I'll say I personally learned this lesson in 2022, he said. That year, we had Top Gun Maverick, which, became a cultural phenomenon, grossing $1.5 billion at the box office, and really is something that resonated culturally. Ellison was a producer on the Tom Cruise sequel, what it should have said, which jump-started the post-COVID theatrical marketplace. Yes, but you haven't had many movies like Top Gun that have really gotten people back into the theaters. You've had a handful of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft being one of them this past year.
Yeah, almost made $1 billion still, though. It's a big chunk of money, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to sniff at.
Mm-mm.
You hear that, Biden? Nothing to sniff at. Okay, back to you,
man.
Also that year, at the same time, we released The Adam Project on Netflix, which at the time of its release was the most successful film on Netflix, Ellison said. He is incredibly proud of both films, but Top Gun really did have a different cultural resonance. It's why we said from day one when we acquired Paramount that we weren't going to be in the business of making movies directly for streaming, he added. We really believe that movies should be seen in theaters, and we still believe that's one of the most significant places that you can really create long-term intellectual property. Television is a completely different business. Preserving the health of movies in theaters and the theatrical window has been a big concern, as Netflix, which had downplayed cinemas for years, emerged victorious in the battle for Warner Bros. Discovery. Uproar from the stakeholders pushed the giant streamers co-CEO Ted Sarandos to pinky swear up and down that he was all in on theatrical. The new version would combine two Hollywood studios, which also agitates industry players tremendously, especially given the decline in studio output after the 2019 merger of Disney and Fox. Ellison is trying to assuage those fears. So he's committed to.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, he's committed to it, but he needs to act on it. The company needs to act on it as a whole, whether this deal goes through or not. He needs to, in some part, if the deal doesn't go through, still commit to a certain amount of theatrical releases per year.
Right.
If the deal does go through, then let's see those 30 theatrical releases. But there's also another thing. I know I'm pointing out the obvious. If the movies suck, people aren't going to go see them.
That's right.
Well, mentality. This is the mentality it should be. Okay, the alliance I tried to forge has failed, so now I will crush them. And that's the attitude you have. And how do I crush them? By being better, not trying to keep up with them, but by trying to make them keep up with me. And that's an art that's been lost because it's been too much myopic planning. And words, if this plan doesn't come to fruition, what are you going to do? It's like
what if this thing blows up in your face?
Right.
Yeah.
It still has a potential of doing that.
Right.
Take steps to start fixing things. You guys want to send a message, Skydance, Paramount, Ellison, all you guys, whatever, then send a message. Get rid of stuff like RuPaul's Drag Racing. And that might bring in money for them. I don't know, but probably does. They keep having seasons of that shit. The Kurtzman thing, just start taking steps to start showing people that you guys have balls. So, because I mean, even Netflix won't get rid of cuties for some reason. They should ship that off to somewhere else. It's not something to be proud of, and people that are proud of that are idiots. I'm sorry, not sorry, but yeah.
Well, amen. I don't know why there wasn't any investigations and going into it. I'm surprised people weren't hauled in front of judges for that.
Yep, agreed.
But
you know why?
Story.
You know why? Because I'm going to double check when it came out to back up my claim. Give me a second.
I've been also the timing of it and stuff. Yeah.
Well, it was Biden's favorite film. You know, he wore out a couple of DVDs of that.
I hate that I'm even putting that movie in to my search. Okay, it came out in August of 2020.
Wow.
Okay,
interesting. 2020.
During Trump's first administration. That's why I want to carefully say what I'm going to say, because somebody leaning on one party spectrum or another probably helped Netflix keep that movie on there. Oh, it's harmless. It's harmless. Harmless, you say? Okay.
Well, especially when it's their one of their favorite films.
And Helen, you're exactly right. Hey.
Yeah, and I don't care what. Go ahead.
If we can beat Warner Brothers, we'll make them join us. We will assimilate them into our collective. Their biological and technological distinctiveness will no longer be their own.
Yeah, but their biological is icky.
You guys want to prove that
it's for the wascally wabbits.
No, Netflix was the first streaming service, and I mean, I don't know how many times I've heard from another friend of mine how much stuff like, oh, I want to try this new show, and what is it? It's the definition of woke. So there's some stuff on Netflix, even old stuff. There's some really good movies on there, I know, and other stuff, but they are willing. So if Paramount is willing to, well, do something better than Netflix, and they can start getting rid of Kurtzman and stuff, yes, that would be I think a good step.
Netflix can't even acknowledge their first streaming series that they did.
Netflix was really bad in the beginning, just like a lot of stuff.
No. When they decided to start making their own content to air, the show Littlehammer, which I think had at least 2-3 series with Little Stevie Van Zandt, or whatever you pronounce his name, right? Filmed, basically American Norwegian program, right? That was their first one. There was a bunch of hype, and it wasn't a bad show. It wasn't a bad show. It's like, think of The Godfather in Norway. Because the guy's there on a witness protection. And talk about being out of place. But nowadays, I think they try to pass off another show as being their first streaming show or whatnot. So when you can't even get your own freaking history on your own service,
That's crazy.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean the cuties thing. They've also had things, and Spock and I have talked about this. A one body problem that was more of a sci-fi horror, I guess more sci-fi thing. And I'm like, yeah, there's potential here, definitely. And it would be nice to see. Then they had stuff like Dolomite. So Netflix can do some really cool stuff, but then other times they just do stupid things. So if Paramount really wants, Skydance Paramount really wants to be better than Netflix, then getting rid of Kurtzman and stuff would be a good step. Start getting rid of a lot of this other crap on there. Be good.
I think his time is short because there's also one other thing to take in a factor with all this. When you have these mergers, sometimes they have an attitude, hey, let's start fresh.
Right. So if they're going to do things better, then we'll be wrong. It's just from what we've seen so far, we're like, we don't want any of them to have Warner. I agree with you. And I told Spock this. I've told some other people. I agree with Mike. You bought this, Zaslav. Lay in it. It's your bed. Lay in it, man.
It's like I said Sunday. We already have a monopoly in Hollywood called Disney.
Right.
We don't need another monopoly called Paramount Skydance.
That's right.
Right. And to be 100% honest here, too, is even if Crispin wasn't doing a good job, was doing things right with Star Trek. Again, with the desire that these companies usually have, that when they do things like this, they want to do a fresh start thing. Right. He would be still be worried. Should be worried about his job because they're they have this fresh mindset attitude. I mean, let's be honest with it. That's how we got Kurtzman.
Yep. And because of this, which is not completely
we got Kurtzman, and they got rid of Brian Fuller, who was the only tie to previous Trek. Who wanted to keep it in line with previous Trek.
Right.
Les Moonves didn't want that.
He's a tool.
Those kind of people are just stupid. That though, and then the ratings go down. It's the same with the Doctor Who. All the other stuff.
Baron, you're buzzing.
Baron, you're buzzing, buddy.
I am.
Yes.
Okay, let me figure something out here.
But yeah, it's just so you want to make changes. You want to make your company great again, or whatever. Then you got to take baby steps and got to start fixing things. Because if you take major steps or you go extreme, as we've seen time and time and time again, it just doesn't work out. So you got to take baby steps and then start fixing things. And
again, going back to Sunday, when David Zaslav purchased Warner Brothers and made it Warner Brothers Discovery, he didn't give it enough time to fix it up and turn it around where it would be a profitable company again.
Right. Yes. These people should want to make money. And Tommy is right, as he said earlier. I'm sure we talked about it a bit already. But yeah, money doesn't seem to matter to them. It's the same with Disney. They have like 3 things that are under Disney, from Avatar, made over $1 billion, Zootopia 2 made over $1 billion, and the Lilo and Stitch movie has made over $1 billion. The remake.
Well, the thing is money. Money was a matter in this, but it was not doing it the old-fashioned way.
Right. Fair.
Basically going out and putting a good. They were getting paid off by whatever shadow entities within the government. And I know it sounds conspiratorial, but it is the case. We know that. We've seen it all. It can't be hidden. Are the Chinese or whatnot down the line? They were getting
and it was more than just one studio.
Yeah,
getting money from the Chinese during that time too.
Exactly. So they were getting money. So the thing is their mindset's still on the idea that we'll just keep on getting more money from somebody somewhere along the way. We can just keep going the way we are, and they've caught themselves in the trap, which is one of the reasons why when they have these mergers like this, they do house cleaning.
Yeah, I mean, they just. I mean, Skydance Paramount with this Warner situation might turn into something like we've seen with EA when they've bought these companies and they've neutered them. But, hopefully they'll be smart enough to look at this. But who knows? We just don't know. But Kurtzman going away and taking other steps, then yeah, I'll be like, these guys have balls. And I would like to see these companies have balls.
I also look at it like this, too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Ellison and company do end up firing Kurtzman and other people that aren't helping their business. Right. And their business is making money, as we've mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What if they bring in someone who's just as bad, if not worse?
Right. That's the problem, too. Yes.
Yeah, that's always a risk.
Yep. I mean even though Elon's bought Twix, for example, there's still other things he could do to fix things that are a problem.
I don't like the new chat messenger system. I do not like it at all.
Me either. No.
I don't like that X suppresses how many people actually see your posts, especially since the majority of posts I do is promoting myself and other streams.
Right.
Unless you pay for premium.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to pay for premium. I tried it for a year.
Yes.
It didn't work out. So I went, not doing it, not renewing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to take over a company, you got to make sure that you have a good roadmap. And honestly, I still don't know if Paramount even has that roadmap fully mapped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't know. Maybe they do. And who knows? We'll find out soon.
This is what we keep seeing with all this stuff. Like sometimes there's good things. Sometimes companies bring back things that they never should have taken away in the first place because it was great.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just mind-boggling. It really is that they keep doing these things. It's like everything, sports, all kinds of stuff. When stuff is great, just leave it alone. But they can't. Oh, we can appeal to more people and we can get more money this way. And then it doesn't work out. They start blaming the fans, blaming this. It's like, but you did this to yourself. So you wanna show you have actual balls again. Come out and say, we tried something new. It didn't work. We're going to try something again, and hopefully this time it'll work. Just be honest about it instead of all this bullshit. And so all these companies are failing, the like we've read today with the High Guard and all this stuff, because they're just looking at the wrong kind of stuff. They said, okay, we could do a live service, but we need to give the fans what they want. Let's ask people, you guys interested? And, we're former people who worked by. Why not? If you're really not sure, do some polls. What do you guys think?
Well, then,
yeah, they are very greedy, Lady Miss, no doubt.
And
the thing is why do you think indies are taking off so
much? Right. And there's some problems with
one
indies
thing
too, but not as much, I don't think. Yet.
Well, nothing's perfect.
Mm-hmm, no,
but there's one, maybe two things I haven't mentioned yet. I've said people won't come to watch your movies if you release 30 movies a year. If those movies absolutely suck. They're also not going to come if the prices of tickets are out of reach.
That's right.
And concessions are out of reach.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
It's gotten too expensive to go to the movies. You used to be able to go to the movies. You can maybe see 2 or 3 movies a week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, heck yeah.
And a lot of these movies aren't.
Now you're lucky if you see one per year.
Yeah, I mean, ask a lot of people. We should, we can do a stream or some asking people. Are you guys excited about a lot of movies this year? And we can keep asking them. There's stuff. I mean, I know that Bride's coming out, and my brother was like, "Oh, maybe we should go see that." I'm like, I don't know.
Brides. I'm 100% honest with this one. I honestly cannot remember the last movie I went to see in the theater.
Right. Mine was.
I really can't remember it. It's
Marty
been that
Supreme.
long.
That was really good, I thought. Yeah.
I mean, I know I saw the one about the NPCs. The movie about that one. And with Ryan Reynolds, I saw that in the theater, but I mean, I can't remember if I saw anything after that or what. So as it comes to that, as a guy going to see movies, no, I'm going to see Solo, but someone paid for me to go in to see Solo. That was the last Star Wars film
I saw Solo, and I didn't think it was that bad.
It wasn't that bad. I think Ron Howard tried to fix things. So.
Well, I still consider it apocryphal, but it wasn't that bad. Yeah. But the thing is, I didn't pay for it, but I know I saw that in the theater, and I'm trying to remember, did I see anything after that? I mean, you know what's bad when you can't? Well, Dune. I saw Dune in the theater. Maybe that was the last one.
Yeah. Both those movies are worth seeing in the theater, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about the first Dune. I didn't even seen the second Dune in the theater. Yeah. I only saw the first one. I was basically Mexican Iron Man grabbed me and almost pulled my arm out of the socket, saying, "You're going to go see this film." And Coach wasn't much help either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't see the first Dune in the theater. I watched it on HBO Max, but I did see the second Dune.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In the theater.
What's Dune with you? Ha! But yeah, so so how long has that been? I mean, there has been nothing that really enticed me to go, and anything newer that I've seen has been virtually because of you, Mike, with our watch parties.
Yeah,
because everything I'm dealing with Pops is older stuff, which again, no problem with that. It's like, boy, I miss these days. But when there's newer stuff, probably the most newest film I've probably seen has been Nuremberg. And was off of your watch party. Other than that,
yeah. And I will say it, it's a hill I'll die on, folks. Yes, you have to be in the right mindset to watch Nuremberg, but it's worth watching.
Yes.
I still hold in mind a double feature with Downfall in Nuremberg.
And of course, you know how I feel about doing double features.
You don't want to do a double feature of that.
No. I would do those separately.
Yeah, both are long and both are really upbeat.
No, it's a heavy subject with Nuremberg, just like Downfall.
Yeah,
it's a heavy subject.
You don't walk away feeling these are not feel-good movies. No.
But my biggest concern is how much are these streaming services going to go up? How much are movie tickets going to go up if this deal goes through? Because you don't know what Paramount Skydance is going to be charging theaters even to run the film.
Well, that's just going to be it too. When you have a monopoly, you don't have to compete, which means you can set whatever price it is. And since when has those prices ever gone down in a monopoly?
They haven't.
Right.
Yeah, and these companies were so arrogant before, and of course, many of them had to have Spectrum. Oh, please, Spectrum. Help us.
I remember a few months ago, and I might even mention it here on Pop Talk, that there were WWE fans who were disgusted at the prices for WWE tickets now that they're under new ownership by Endeavor Group. They've skyrocketed the prices to go see a WWE show. It used to be reasonable, even to sit in the cheap seats. You can still get cheap seats. Last I checked, for $15. That was under Vince McMahon.
Well, yeah, and what is it? Banana balls, $35 to $40 depends on what venue they're in.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but that's a lot cheaper than going to a major league game.
And that's my point right there. They put on a larger show with a larger cast because you got I don't know how many people traveling because they're going to all these stadiums. No quote unquote fixed home, you might say, and they're still charging only that.
That's good.
Wow, yeah, and it's like just what you see on the telly is not the full experience, folks.
No, it's everything that's happening during the game and around the game in the parking lot.
Yeah, before and after. I mean, how often has it been that you're sitting out there in the parking lot tailgating or whatever, and one of the players comes out and sits down beside you and starts talking and steals a hot dog?
That'd be a fun experience.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that's what you get with banana ball. You don't get it with Major League.
You might be able to talk to a player who's on the field before the game, but even then, it's short and brief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, I was lucky I was able to beat Ryan Sandberg 3 times. One time at the Sheraton in San Diego after a 15-inning game. Mm-hmm. And then the next 2 times was when he was manager of the Phillies AAA team, the Iron Pigs, and they were in Norfolk. So I went to Norfolk and caught a couple games and got to talk to him a couple times. And when he saw me the first time, he remembered me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the scream should have been the first thing that set it off that he recognized you.
No. No, he's going down the line signing autographs. He gets to me and he looks at me. He's like, I've seen you before. We've met before. I said, the Sheraton in San Diego back in '96 after you guys beat the Padres in 15 innings. And that's something I'll never forget.
Mm-hmm. Iron Pigs. I love that name. That's a great name.
I still have the Sandberg shirt. Ooh. I'm never getting rid of that.
I would think not.
But I'm not going to get rid of the shirt of the guy who I idolized, who was my hero, who actually was one of those things that went against the saying, never meet your heroes. I met my hero, and it was a good experience, even after a 15-inning ball game.
Because you tired after that.
Yeah. You can't blame him.
No. Not anybody. Yeah, anybody. No. Meanwhile, Cash can't wait to get rid of his Dodgers stuff all the time.
But what I also remember is the next morning, we're sitting around at one of the tables having breakfast, and coming into the main lobby is Sammy Sosa, and my mom got to have her moment with Sammy Sosa. She loves Sammy.
I know. I'm just thinking a bunch of jokes just went through my head right now. It's
like the thing that Ted Kennedy said, Mike McGuire and Sammy Sosa. Never get tired. That was really something.
Ted was 10 sheets to the wind.
He was.
Oh yeah, that guy. And he sat back and said Joe Biden was the dumbest man in the Senate too.
You sure about that, Ted?
Well, Ted was the drunkest. I mean, I think it took about 10 weeks after he passed away before everyone realized he was gone because he's so pickled.
Wow.
So I think he's gone. Why? He hasn't touched his glass yet.
But does anyone else have anything to say about the Paramount plan for 30 theatrical films or merging Paramount Plus with HBO Max or any of the topics that we spoke of tonight before we get out of here?
Oh, well, those films, you know what those films are? Top Gun 3 through 33. That's all it is. 3 films of Top Gun. Oh.
Good to see you, Puddle Jumper. How are you doing tonight?
Hello.
Yes, the puddle, jump in the puddles, don't you know? Because it's wet, so I'm too.
So, Cash, what do you got coming up on the Phantom Hooligans?
Oh, man. Us.
Oh, he's got nothing. He's got nothing.
Oh, my God.
I was going to sit back and say, what the hell happened there?
Okay?
It's okay, dude. It's all right. I
just want everybody to know it wasn't me.
I figured it was Baron, actually, to tell you the truth, Mike.
This time I was innocent, man. But, just because I was innocent then, it doesn't mean I'm innocent now.
I've been working on all these thumbnails. I finally got a cool looking thumbnail for Dragon Quest Builders. I've got one for a Pokemon game. I've got man, AI's in some really cool stuff. So Spock's gotten me more into AI. I never expected to get into AI as much as I have lately. So.
Well, I'm surprised because you are AI. So what?
No.
You should embrace your heritage.
Very
Embrace
funny,
your heritage.
Baron. Very funny.
Don't be a self-hating AI.
Funny guy, Baron. Funny guy.
Funny guy, this one.
This guy, dude. I'm going to take your donuts away again. I'm telling you. All the donuts.
No, I ordered donuts.
Heck, I should just do a Grok AI video of you taking donuts from Baron.
Yes.
Oh, no. There's a line. There is a line, and that would be one that would be crossed. No one's no stealing donuts.
Mike, can I go to Baron's house? Excuse us. We're the Baron. We're the donut inspectors. Yes, we're here to take all your donuts. We heard you were refusing them.
I ordered donuts from the store today, and guess what didn't come?
No,
my
donuts.
donuts. So it's a sore subject. Okay. Don't you dare hand me.
We found it. We found the. You found. Poke the bear, Mike. Poke the bear. But anyways,
I get my revenge.
Sore subject.
I get my revenge after all those times he put the knife in my back and twisted it. That aggravated me during the show.
That's right. It's time, man. Payback's a bitch.
I told you I'd get my revenge, Baron. Didn't tell you how. I didn't tell you when, but I told you I'd get my revenge.
Yeah, but you missed the blueberry donut holes, so ha.
I don't care about your blueberry donut holes. You can have them.
I love them.
He might be. Blueberry. He might be puddle jumper. He just might be.
What?
Donutless. I like that.
I ask that question all the time.
We don't know. Sometimes he thinks these donuts give him powers, but we keep telling
he
him
thinks he's cute, and he thinks because he thinks he's cute, he can get away with certain things.
That too.
I'm not
but he
cute.
also.
I love donuts.
Please, I've seen you put on that innocent routine more than once when you're on camera.
What?
I don't do that stuff.
So has Lady Miss. So has Jet Sparks. So has Tommy.
Did you see how his voice went a few octaves too? What?
Yeah.
Fake news. It's all fake news. CNN.
What?
CNN.
Mm-hmm. Like Popeye spinach.
That's right.
But go ahead, Cash.
Yeah.
MS Cash.
So I've got that ready because I started playing Dragon Quest Builders again, and that game's a lot of fun. It's like Minecraft meets Dragon Quest. It's really cool. And so I've got that done. I've got the Pokemon one ready. So I've gotten like half the battle ready for these streams. I might do another one for the Hollow Knight. I haven't. I talked to Baron, of course, for a while yesterday, and I'm just waiting until
you talk to my wife.
No, you're the one who told me. Shut up, Baron. Don't start it.
You talked to you talked to my
I
wife.
want to know the truth.
All right, here's
the truth.
Baron said to his wife, he says, "You talked to Cash for a while. I have to go to the bathroom." So yeah, that's the truth.
Well, it was either that or hang up on you. What would you want?
Right. That would have been okay, dude. But it was.
And the long suffering is like, talk to Cash. Yes, please.
She was. Yeah, we had a nice conversation. So.
Good.
Yeah, a lot of it was to do with you and your gameplay.
Yes. So.
Those who believe in stealth do not know the true greatness that is stealth is optional.
Oh, geez. Here we go again.
Mm-hmm.
To spread lies about my gameplay style not being the true gameplay style, well, you got to try it for yourselves. That's all I got to say.
But so yeah, those streams are ready. And then Baron, I don't know if you've got yourself situated better now. Did you get your stuff or
not
whatever?
yet? I'm gonna go tomorrow to the.
So we'll just wait. We'll just wait on that stuff.
I'll let you know. Don't worry.
Okay, we'll just wait on.
See, I even answered the phone yesterday.
I know, it was amazing. I was shocked. Mike's shocked too.
Yes, but the big question, inquiring minds want to know, because Lady Miss wants to see all three of us play a game together. Well, when are we going to?
Well, I now got a Baron, as he told me, he's not situated yet, so I'm just waiting on that.
Well,
it's not his
getting
fault. I'm just saying, yeah. I'm not blaming you, man. I just, do you think you'll be situated in probably what, Baron, a few weeks?
A week, whatever, yeah. Things are going a little bit better here now, and let me,
Tommy,
like I said,
good point.
I'm going to do a raid on the mailbox to see if I got my
well, you also got to get back to your stuff at some point too, dude. You were having fun with your police simulator stuff, whatever. Yeah.
It is not his police simulator stuff.
One of them was though.
Fun with comrade.
Yes.
Comrade.
Oh man, yes.
You are wrong about which game he was having fun with. He was
fun.
Perfect border guard for Afghanistan. He was perfect border guard.
Careful, Mike. You're going to feed his ego because he's the one that gave me that game. You want to feed that ego?
Well, he gives you the game and you play the game.
Right. But yeah, no, I mean, you were having fun with the police simulator stuff too, man. You were pretending to be a cop and all that. I mean, that makes sense. So,
I mean, pretend.
Thank you, Ellison, for dropping the like on the Rumble side as well. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I pulled a guy over the other day, so we need pretend.
Hey, sir, license and registration, please.
You got drugs in that car? Yeah, I guess so, officer. Then give me them. Give me some. Come on, quit greedy. I want some. Let this be your lesson.
Yeah, I mean, AI has started making some of my job easier. I mean, I'm still going to use Photoshop, but I got that game tech thing going on, and I feel like, Mike, don't you think it's also fair to say that there, in a way, is a tech problem? I know it's the company's idea to do this, but when they're taking things away, like the online co-op that should be there already in He-Man and things like that, sure, they might add it in.
Be there yet, Cass. Calm your tits, dude.
But I'm serious, man. Like, we've seen this before. Remember what happened with Double Dragons? So it took them a while.
I know it took them a while to add co-op to that version of Double Dragon, but calm yourself, dude. We don't even know what the full features are going to be yet. They've only released some information. I mean, hell, we only just found out that She-Ra's could be a playable character. You don't know who else might be released as a
well, you would hope so, right?
playable character. You would hope so, but it's no guarantee.
No, it's not. Yeah, so all right. I guess I'll try to cut him some slack on that, but it's just we've seen this crap before, so
yeah, Mr. And Puddle Jumper. Cass usually likes to do this whole show.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Sometimes. It depends. Baron was grinding those gears today a lot for good reason.
What do you mean today? He does it every time.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been a while since I've heard him actually scream, though. It's pretty crazy. I understand, though.
Well, that's because he wasn't expecting you at his front door that time.
Right. I don't think I...
Yeah, here I open the door, and there he is. He and the long-suffering Sandy next to each other, and he's got his arm around her, and he's got a donut in his other hand, and it's like those are my donuts.
That's a picture for sure. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly. What the hell?
We have a lot of fun on Pop Talk, but
because streams are supposed to be fun, as far as I'm concerned. That's why I primarily do them.
Oh man,
I might say a joke that might offend somebody. Well, guess what?
You don't care.
I don't. I'm getting older. And it's like I don't care. I just don't care what joke might offend you. Learn to laugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's just started farting dust. He don't care about your feelings.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, you think Baron, probably in a few weeks you'll be situated a lot better, or a week? Okay,
I mean, I hope to. Yeah, I mean,
all right, just let me know.
Time we can talk. We can talk. All of us can talk.
Yes.
Don't leave poor Mike out of this.
No, I'm not.
No, Baron. No, Baron. I see how it is. He doesn't want me there. Yet he'll have it in the Pop Talk Discord, won't you?
You're funny, Mike. But anyways,
These guys.
That
these
is some
people.
serious bullshit. It's funny.
I go ahead for anyone new listening, lurking, thinking these guys are idiots.
Yes.
These guys are
These guys are
jackasses
morons.
to each other.
Well,
Yeah.
well, this is who we are. This is who we are.
But yeah. Yes. Okay. Well, then hopefully, like in a week and stuff, we'll see what we can do about that. Hopefully, well, just let me know, man.
And Tommy, I wholeheartedly agree with you because this is the time of year that YouTube does go through channels and looks for any inactive channel and they take them away from your subscriber numbers. So, yes, everybody double check and triple check that you're still subscribed to Tommy and the Getting Paid Collective.
Man.
So all I can say is fuck you to YouTube. And no, I mean it. Fuck you. Okay, it's okay. Back to you guys.
And Puddle Jumper, you got it right. We're all idiots.
Yeah, because we come from the B arc. We came and landed on Earth, all those millions of years ago from the B arc, the guys that, cleaned the phones and hairdressers and stuff like that. And this is what became of those people. Us.
Yes. 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 But anything else, Cash?
No, that's all. I've got those thumbnails made, so now I'm just gonna do those streams.
Nice, excellent, excellent. And
he loves his thumbnails.
What about you? What the hell is that on your screen, Baron? Before I bring you up.
Oh, it's all innocent. See, look how innocent. Huh?
Oh,
look at the innocence there.
Wiener dogs.
Weenies, yeah. The black and tans look like Dutches. Yeah, look at those little weenies. I love showing my weenies on air. I have no fear of showing my weenie on YouTube.
Oh, gosh. Someone's gonna clip that. You know someone's gonna clip that.
I'd be disappointed if someone didn't. So, but see, this is a sign of heaven right there. When I wake up in heaven, this is what I want to see. Of course, need to say at the lead Duchess, but what can I say? Oh, looking forward, Cash, to your streams. Well, that's one person. Hey, what's wrong with my weenies? But
I swear, out of the three of us, I think Bear's the most immature.
He is.
Yes, I am. Because I'm the oldest, and I've gone beyond the pale when it comes around to ignorance and apathy. I don't know. I don't care.
Meanwhile, if we were brothers, I'm the middle one. I'm looking at Cash going, I'm going to kick you.
He's going to kick me. I'm going to kick him, but
And then he looks at me going, I'm going to kick you too.
Kick you both. But yeah, and then Mike, I guess we'll also talk about finding another game to play together. We just finished Evil West recently, so yeah.
That we did. We got rid of that bitch Felicity.
Yeah,
it should be Doxy Quest.
You think Evil West though? Is something
wait! I almost forgot. It just came back to my mind. Oh, I've got to show this. I've got to show this. I got to see if it's on YouTube.
Okay.
Before you say anything, because it was something I wanted to talk about, and we got caught up in different topics and stuff. But real quick, and then I'll let you continue, Baron.
Yeah, no problem. I didn't even get started.
I'm hoping this isn't a joke, but I saw it today. Okay, there is an official trailer. Oh God!
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm not gonna see this game.
Oh no!
No! You're all gonna laugh. I sincerely think you're all gonna laugh. So let me get it up on the screen here. I knew there was something I wanted to show you guys before we left.
Rated E.
All right.
We're entitled. Oh.
Wait till you guys see
Sorry,
this.
we're all out of half and half.
You can only do an exchange.
No, breadsticks are extra.
I'm
sorry, ma'am. That's our policy.
Global. Wow. Okay, it's on my wish list.
I love it. Oh, I hope people get offended by that. Oh, I do.
I'm offended. I didn't think of it first.
That is awesome.
It's real, folks.
That is great.
It's
about time, man. I hope that game offends so many people, because then other people are like, oh, let's check this out. That could be so much fun.
Remember, they used to be called helicopter moms, or soccer moms. Then now it's Karens.
Yeah,
and rightly so.
But yes, I'm actually looking forward to that game because I'm think about the comedic gold for the thumbnails.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Yep.
I want to speak to this channel's manager.
That's right. Oh my gosh, the fun you can have on that with stream. Oh my gosh, yes. Playing as Karen. I told you, why don't they have this item in stock? Why? Where is it?
I mean, it'd be no different than when I played Scroll with a Gun last year.
Yeah. What did you give that game out of 10? You think?
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Nice.
Nuts.
I had fun playing it.
I give people credit. It's just so wacky and weird. I like that stuff. Squirrel with a gun. It's just like hobo with a shotgun. These things. It's just, clever stuff.
But
Aaron, with Rector Howard. Yeah.
Oh, that movie's underrated. But yeah.
Please let everybody know what you have coming up, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I kind of lost track after that one. Before I do start, I do want to bring a bit of unfortunately, real sad news. On the 25th of last month, we did lose an icon to creativity in science fiction.
The creator of Red Dwarf.
One of them, yeah, Robert Grant. The other one's Doug Naylor. Robert Grant passed away, age 70. Rather suddenly, of course, because he was out promoting his new book. He said that a prequel novel, Red Dwarf Titan, was coming out, and he's getting ready to go out and hit the pavement for that. And then boom, he was gone. So, but yeah, he was with Red Dwarf for many years until until the breakup between him and Doug Naylor. And it's kind of it was kind of a shock. It's kind of a shock that he was gone. He wrote a couple other books and whatnot, but he'll always be remembered for that. Or he was also known for his radio show Son of Cliche that he was a part of, where the idea of Red Dwarf came from with Dave Hollings, Space Cadet, and he was also involved with a few other images, Spinning Image, of course, where he encountered Chris Berry and brought Chris Berry along with him to, with the Son of Cliche and of course Red Dwarf. So yeah, so it's I think the only downside of his life that he had, other than the book Colony, which was absolutely horrible, was the USA unaired pilot of Red Dwarf. I don't know, not bad career. So, but it's I just wanted to bring that up because I'm ashamed I didn't think about it before. For me though, of course, hanging out here, I need to get a hold of Pops and see about rescheduling the filming of another episode of What We Do. I wasn't able to do it Monday because of medical stuff coming up with the long suffering. So, but other than that, yeah. So hopefully, get back in the saddle with that. Go to Pops' channel, see what there is that not only he and I did, but other people, including a certain host of this channel. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Have you
yes.
done anything over there, Cash? Yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I have to talk to Pop still. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm getting Pop's YouTube channel link right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I assure you, it's nothing that I've said. Nothing at all what I've said to him about you.
Right,
so yeah,
sure.
be on the lookout to that, and then hopefully I'll be getting back to doing my own things here. But things are calming down. It's still a roller coaster ride, but we'll see how things go there. But as long as Mike has me, I'll still be here, and as long as Pops has me, I'll still be there. And as long as the feds want me, and I stay a few steps ahead, I'll still be here. Either that, I'll be in a nice, cozy room, getting three squares in a chair. Well, not the chair. I hope not the chair, but 3 squares in a hot, 3 hots and a cots. That's what it is.
No, you in the chair, you'd be going, "Oh, this tickles."
Yeah, it tickles. Yeah. I like the new tens unit. And of course, remember, doxies are your friends.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Now, thank you for that, Baron. Before I let everybody know what I have coming up, I do want to take the time to thank everybody who was here with us, whether you were on Rumble, whether you're on YouTube. Thank you very much. Of course, Pat Wannabe. Thank you for being a part of the show today in the chat on YouTube and Rumble. Tree Rock Creations. Thank you, Tree Rock, for being here. Helion, thank you for being on both the YouTube and Rumble side today. Or tonight, I should say. Jet Sparks, thank you very much. Of course, Lady Mist, always appreciate you being here. Baron, leave that poor woman alone.
What? I'm showing cultural appreciation.
Yeah, and she's definitely scared of you. Of course, the long suffering, Cash's #1 fan. Thank you for being here today. Tommy, brother, thank you for being here tonight, brother. Really appreciate it. I'm glad you're on the mend. I can't wait to see how that diorama turns out. DJ Ronnie G, thank you very much, brother, for being here. Greatly appreciate it.
Nerd.
And it's Puddle Jumper. Thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Now, as far as what's coming up on Pacific414 for YouTube and Rumble for tomorrow, I will be playing some Mass Effect. This will be part 5 of the gameplay. I don't know how long I'm going to play. I might just try to get one mission done and then move on to a different game. Or I might try to get 2 missions done and then move on to another game. We'll see. But Mass Effect is on the docket for tomorrow. And then Friday over on the Rumble channel. And this is available for anyone who's a follower on Rumble. I will be playing more Resident Evil Requiem. Yes, I have been playing some of it offline, but I will continue from where I left off during the live stream gameplay. So I'll be playing more of that, and so far, I'm enjoying that game. And nothing for Saturday. No streams, no member streams, no episodes of The Adventure Continues Star Trek discussion for this weekend. No streams whatsoever this weekend, as far as Saturday is concerned. However, on Sunday, on YouTube and Rumble, we will have our first watch party of the month. And that watch party will be The Princess Bride. Of course, this is to honor the late Rob Reiner. who was a great actor, but I think he was a better director.
Yes. Yes.
So we'll be watching that on Sunday. Then Tuesday, of course, there's going to be a game stream. I'm not sure what yet. I'm kind of debating what game should I play. Should I go back to Shinobi and figure out where I need to go in that game, or should I play more Black Myth Wukong? It might be Black Myth Wukong. We'll see. And then, of course, on Wednesday's Pop Talk, there's going to be another watch party for the second watch party of the month. I am trying to do the watch parties the same week from now on. This way, at some point during the month, that on a Sunday and on a Wednesday, we're having a watch party. But for this Sunday's watch party, I mentioned we're watching The Princess Bride. Well, next Wednesday for the watch party, we're going to be watching Unforgiven. And I'm looking forward to that watch party because I enjoy that movie. And I know, Baron, for you were saying you were looking forward to that movie because it's been a long time since you've seen that movie.
Oh, yeah, it has been ages. And no puppies. No puppies, Lady Miss. I don't know what R.I.P. puppy. No, Ratty. Ratty is that rat that Mikey last night.
In the game, everybody, in the game. I was playing Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater for those who may have missed it. And in that game, you can't eat rat, you can't eat frog, you can't eat fish, and you can also eat Russian MREs, and Snake apparently doesn't like them.
Oh, well, that's why you eat rats. It's better and good for you.
Yeah. I'll just take your word for it, Baron.
Well, remember the Demolition Man?
Yeah, that was Demolition Man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Reality Man.
Well, isn't it supposed to be taking place about now? Cool.
Well, then if it was supposed to be taking place about now, and I know that's when the movie was set about now, then how come all the fast food joints aren't called Taco Bell?
Not for lack of trying. I don't know, though, but watching the CEO of McDonald's try to eat a big arch kind of seems like the same effect.
Oh, it's like, dude, so you're trying to promote this new burger, which is supposed to be a little bigger than your quarter pounder.
Uh-huh.
Not by much, though.
No.
And you take a dainty little bite? What the hell's in that thing that you don't want to take a full bite?
Private Ratty.
I don't know. I tend to go to Wendy's more now anyway than McDonald's when I want a burger of the fast food type.
Well, I'm not ashamed to say this. I still love Burger King. And of course, we got Culver's too. That helps too.
Yeah. Yeah, when you can get those butter burgers, yeah.
And cheese curds. And a pint of custard, frozen custard. Yum.
Yes. We do have a custard and burger place around here, and they're good. They're not a chain. They're just independently owned, mom and pop. And
I like the best.
Yep. But that is what's coming up on Pacific414. And again, thank you everybody who came by, watched us for a little bit. If you like what you saw, make sure that you're hitting that like button, reposting about the stream on YouTube and Rumble, sharing out the stream on YouTube and Rumble. And if you haven't done so already, follow the channel on Rumble or subscribe. And until then, remember two things. One, I'm not just a baseball guy. I'm an all-around guy. And two, never give up on me in a game, because just when you do, you might miss something. And to Baron and Cash and anyone who disagrees otherwise, stealth is optional.
Ready, no ready.
Autobots, transform and roll out!